Yeah, we are officially live streaming. We got Mr. Bill, also known as Next Bonus, here with us.
Oh no!
I like it. Hey, Kim was the first message. I'm assuming Kim is in the chat. Oh, he is in the chat. There it is. I thought that was a joke.
I should probably sign in. So excuse me a minute while I figure out how to do that.
Just make sure you turn the sound off of Twitch so that we don't
Oh,
get
yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay. We'll do.
Yes, sir.
Nobody, I'm a
Whoop, we lost him.
Uh-oh.
little
Frozen.
behind schedule. Sorry about that, boys, but happy
No
to
worries.
join you.
No
No problem
worries.
at
We're
all.
just fucking around anyway. We're gonna
We
run
just
some.
funning.
Yep, gonna run some claimers tonight. There will be no alcohol in this stream. Mike and I are going dry again for a little bit.
Yep, taking a month off, so it's always a good thing. I was getting a little sloppy on the last stream. I decided it was time to sober up a bit.
Yep. Also, some new stuff going on here, at least with the stream. There is a bot in the stream now. So if you hit exclamation point attendance, he should give you the attendance link. I hope he does. If you hit or if it, actually he should actually post by himself as well. So we'll see if he does that. But after the first comment, he'll post in 15 minutes. So pay attention for when the bot posts. He's going to be posting attendance. So you can click on the attendance and enter your name and that whole deal because I do not have it pinned. So should work. If it doesn't work, then I need to work it all out.
But but anyway, yeah. As far as the races go tonight, I guess we haven't dropped the links in for the races yet,
No,
which is
you
cool.
can go ahead and talk about it though.
Yeah, to let everybody know is that I don't know if you remember we did this a few months back, but we are getting closer and closer to actually getting the main part of the infrastructure done. So I need to run a test tonight. It will not be using new race code. It's the same old boring ass race code you're used to. Hopefully, pretty soon, within the next month and a half or so, we'll be doing some testing in the stream with the actual new race code, and I'll make that really exciting, and I'll give you guys some extra love for that. But tonight it's going to be the boring. After the race is processed, it has to do all the processing. It gives points. It fixes the horse's train dates. Had a couple of small snafus, nothing major last time, but just
It
to let everybody
ran.
know, it ran. So, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick the first race. So the one that doesn't pretty much when you enter the race, that's the one that we're going to, even if it splits like 3 or 4 times, we're only going to do one for each claimer. So we're going to do 2 races tonight using the new methodology. It should calc the points right. It should do everything right. Disclaimer: if it doesn't give you points right, there should only be a handful of people getting points anyway. Top 4 or 5. But if it doesn't give you points right, we're sorry. We might not fix it just because it's a whole shit ton of people we won't. The good news is we're still giving away prizes, and if it fudges up the points in your favor, then that's more power to you. But as a thank you to everybody, and it's kind of like a gesture in case something does screw up and we can't fix it, we don't get around to fixing it. Instead of the normal 500 credits everybody gets tonight, everybody gets 600 credits tonight. So that's so if you miss out on a few points because of some this or that, at least you got some free credits and you're helping out the game long term. We thank you for that. That's the main thing is we're trying to make this as you guys have seen probably in the last couple of weeks. The game, I got a couple of alerts even when I was in Louisville this week. It's like the game's not updating, and that's because we're still on that old Visual Basic box. It dies. It's starting to die more regularly, which is concerning me. It's like shit. So I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. Should be done in a month and a half, as long as we'll be over to the new server. And I'm going to post something about that soon. The new server, I think I'll have to. Was it the 30th, Frank? When we're moving, I don't remember. I've sent you a big long email and I forgot what it said.
24th, I think.
Let me look. But yeah, there's the goal is this. The goal is going to be on a Sunday after races. Okay, and it's going to be in the next couple of weeks. I'm trying to look it up right now because I don't remember which weekend it is. I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm going to move a bunch of races up on Sunday. I'm going to move a bunch of races back on Monday, and that's going to give me a big window. I want to do it on, or let me see. Is it Saturday? No, it's Saturday. I'm doing it right. Saturday and Sunday, correct?
Saturday and Sunday was the
Saturday and Sunday. The reason I'm doing Saturday and Sunday again is I've had to take off some days unexpectedly from work, so I can't really take off days to dilly dick around with the game, as Frank likes to say. But I'm going to take off Saturday and Sunday. We're going to move Saturday races. There's one weekend upcoming where we only have one grade one. It's a $500,000 grade one. So this sounds like the perfect weekend because it's kind of a weekend. I think it's the weekend after Equinix. We're going to move all the Saturday races up really early. I'm going to move all the Sunday races back really late. I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to try to convert everything over to this new MySQL box. I expect it to take every bit of Saturday. I might be able to get it up Saturday night, but if I do, it's going to be in a very limited capacity with a very limited number of testers. And the reason is because I have to do a lot of running to make sure that as many scripts work as possible. Again, I know this is boring as shit, and I apologize, and I don't want to take the game down for any length of time, but we have to get this over to the new box. This was something we wanted to do next September, but we're getting it done quick.
Not even this September, but next September.
Yeah.
Also, so before we get back to Bill here, I will be reaching out to folks for testing. If you are interested in testing, I'll, you can shoot me a message and let me know. This is probably going to come up within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So just kind of, I'm sure we'll do another stream before then. Or another couple of streams before then.
And I mean, there's a possibility if Frank's up for it. I'm not even against going live on that Saturday or that Sunday for some point, maybe even that Saturday, and going, look, here's where we are. This is where we're at. If you guys want, even if you're on the stream, it might be a good, go ahead and hop on the new server, start testing stuff, because no races will be running. You guys will be able to hopefully breed horses, which will stick. You hopefully be able to do auctions, which will stick. Everything will stick during this period unless shit falls apart and they'll have to roll back to the, kind of like a previous, the old backup. But the goal is what you guys do on that Saturday. It looks like the day I've got listed on here is the 29th. The game will be taken offline and through the 30th. So we might do a stream if Frank's up for it. If not, I totally get it. It's Friday, Saturday or Sunday that weekend and do some,
if anything,
we'll let you know though.
Maybe we'll do a Zoom. We do a Zoom with the testers.
Mm-hmm.
So if that'll be one of the qualifications, if you want to test, you got to have a camera, got to have a microphone, and we'll get a few of you in here. And Mike will be coding. I'll try to be fielding all the issues that you guys have, and we'll try to talk through it all together.
Yeah, and the good news is it wouldn't be until middle of the day probably because, like I said, I plan on taking at least my initial guess here was I would take the game offline at 11 a.m. on Saturday, which would give you guys enough time at least to see your races. I'm going to try probably move the close time up prior to that so you can see your races for a couple hours before I take it offline. And then from there, like I said, maybe the middle of the day after I move all the data over. That's actually going to take a long time. It's a lot of data. The game's big. I got to move the data over. Once the data's over, that's when we can start testing, but it'll be at least several hours before the data even gets over, probably 5-6 hours just to get the data over.
Take a bit. Also, if you did the exclamation point attendance, just remember that only gives you the link. You still have to click the link and fill out the form. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that. I know that a lot of folks hit exclamation point attendance. That is not actually taking your attendance. You still have to click that link, still have to fill it out, and go do what you got to do. That's the way it works. This is just the bot. The bot is a little bit smarter. I made him a little bit smarter over the week. Gonna probably try to have him do a few different things going forward.
Now, at this rate, he'll be driving Elon Musk Teslas instead of his auto driving feature that tends to just wreck into every fucking thing.
We'll just have him code the entire game. That's what we're gonna have the bot do.
I'm fine with that. I think everybody would be fine with that.
Oh, yeah. So, working on some stream stuff, working on some game stuff. We're getting there. So, yeah.
Big stuff, man. If we get this infrastructure stuff done, it's going to get a lot more fun in a few months. So probably early next year.
Right, yeah. Making big moves, which is always a good thing. And, hopefully this all goes smoothly. So.
Yes.
So, yeah. All right, guys. So, here we are. We got Bill with us. Mr. Bill. What's on your mind, man? What's on your mind? Give us the first rant of the day. I want to hear it.
Oh, you guys are always talking about beer and your favorite craft beers and stuff like that. That's very cool. What I thought about, I'm really curious. I would like everyone that's interested to post online their first car. What was your first car that you actually owned and drove?
Bill sounds like he's trying to socially engineer somebody. Okay, now that
I
I
want to
know
know
your car,
make,
what's your
model,
mother's
color.
maiden name?
I'm not really a car. That's my password. I can't tell you.
See, that's why. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't do this shit on the internet. I think we talked about this. Don't. You should never tell people your first concert, your first car, your favorite teacher's name, where you were born, all that shit. And then when you see that shit on Facebook, that's a scam.
I want to hack everyone's password throughout the rest of the year. So,
That's funny.
So if you trust
hey,
Bill,
that's
you can
cool.
tell him what's your
Thanks,
first car.
guys.
I'll tell you what my first car was. It was a Monte Carlo. So there you go. Red Monte Carlo.
That was my wife's first car. Oh, we're getting bombed by the fucking bots now.
Here come the robots.
Oh, what the fuck?
So what were the races that we're doing today, Frank? Did you say? Let me see. I've got to find out what. Oh, there are Twitch race. I see.
This stupid thing is gonna make me turn follower mode only on.
Boo! Bots. What are they selling? Are they trying to sell dick pills?
No, I don't know what they're selling. Don't click the link from the bot, guys. That's probably spam or a virus or something. Oh, fucking I clicked it. Chat literally moved as soon as I clicked the fucking to ban it.
Oh.
Well, there we go. So if we go down midstream, you know what happened. I got hacked.
Hackstered.
It's all right. I'm gonna have to re-up my security. Here we go. So yeah, everyone's first car. Sorry guys that I got caught up there. We got going up here. Where did it start at? Not there. We got a 1986 Buick Riviera. Sorry, PT Cruiser, 81 Mazda RX-7. We got a 1979 Toyota Celica.
Okay, nobody's still going to my car yet.
68 Mustang.
There's one.
79 liftback Celica. 1969 Ford Maverick. Let's see. Ford Fairlane 65 with a 289. 1986 Buick Skyhawk in 1990. 56 Buick, 4 colors of one, which was rust. That's
Anybody have one of those, like, what was it, the station wagon with the simulated wood grain sides?
Spin said she had a Mercury Sable station wagon with the wooden panel sides.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh god, my mom had, or my aunt had one of those. My mom had like a maroon station wagon. I'll never forget that thing. Oh goodness.
Never forget.
It's free porn? Alright, well, maybe I'll click the link later. Let's see, we got... Click on... I don't know what you're saying, Maddie. All you gotta do is click on the link, and it'll bring you to the attendance, and then the form should ask you for your master.
Well, by the way, it looks like one of these Twitch races was set out to be on the 14th, so I'm moving it up.
Oh,
to tonight.
My bad.
That's okay. I just wanted to let you know if people were looking for them.
Yeah, that's on me. We got a Dodge Murata, 1955 DeSoto, Datsun 180B. I think that's what that said. Yeah, we got a lot of interesting cars up in here. So, can I say
anybody have a Gremlin or a Pacer? It's their first car.
Mine was.
I did. I've had a whole bunch of Pacers. Oh, you mean cars?
Oh God.
I actually did have a Pacer wagon. Yeah, a gray one, and it was ugly as sin, but it had the best. You didn't have a blind
Oh, we lost Bill.
spot. You could see everything. Good car.
Good car.
Yes,
so we dropped the races in, by the way.
Not yet.
I'm
doing it right now. Yes, I was logged in as you, Taffy, but that was to fix the issue you sent me earlier. So
I think we fixed it, Taffy. I think we know what the problem was.
I promise I wasn't fucking with your horses or anything. I was just fixing something and testing it for Mike. What was I looking for?
Yeah, sometimes for some reason I don't exactly know why. Sometimes a scratched horse would end up sticking at the top, and Taffy was telling us about that, and she's seen it more often than most, it seems. So I found out at least a way to resolve that until we get a chance to really start digging through the code. But yeah, this shouldn't be a problem anymore. If it is, let us know.
Yep. So I am zooming in on the passwords now. Both races are in California.
City of Compton,
And
California.
there are your passwords.
City
I
of
probably should have had
Compton.
the bot do a message for those. There's the Colt. And there is the Philly.
The Philly.
The
The
Philly.
Philly.
Okay, so there you go. Those are the claim races. Just so everybody knows, the races are going to close at 9:50. We're going to let about 10 to 15 minutes go by before we run, so that you guys can claim if you want to. And yeah, that's it. I mean, Mike, did we talk about prize? I don't think we talked about prizes, did we?
No, I think it's
Same
the
thing?
same thing as we've done. You know what? We're going to do another just to give races to go faster. We'll give away better prizes, and we'll make them 20 horse splits.
20 horse splits.
I have
And,
a que-
go ahead, Bill.
I have a question for Michael and for Frank,
Michael.
for Francois. Did you guys ever resolve what you're going to be doing about? You had that forum where you're going to decide like how many breeding points you get for certain races and stuff like that. Is that going to change a lot, or do we find that out later after the big change?
Yeah, that's going to be down the road. Right now, while I'll let Frank explain that a little more, I can say this just from the goal is right now is to get the game over as close as humanly possible with the new infrastructure. The exception being the only real tweak I've made to the race code that's not in place yet is I'm going to make horses a little more consistent. But otherwise, pretty much we're trying to get the thing as close as we can to the way it is.
Oh shit! I bought
running under the new code. Once that happens, as I warned everybody, I'm taking a little time off. It's been a year, man. I'll just put it that way. But I'm gonna take a little bit of time off coding, and then we'll come back. For Frank, if he wants to start really kind of like thinking about the points and how he wants to attack that, because he seems to have a better understanding, I'll let him kind of explain that to people and where you guys landed on that, because I'm kind of like out of that discussion. But I'll let him discuss that after that. But yeah, right now, that'll be the points are definitely at least several months away before we even look at them, or before we would even consider installing them.
Not to stomp on this question here, I'll get back to it in a second, Bill. But yeah, this is not meant to be open to winners, guys. This is supposed to be maiden claimers, so I'm going to change that real quick.
Oh, I'll do it right now.
I got it. I'm already in there.
Okay, got him.
I get you. MC, that's my fuck up. All right, we should be maiden claimers now. Yep, now they're maiden claimers. So if you got a winner in there, please scratch it. Also, remember, guys, for the male race, no geldings. That was part of the rules. This is all males and fillies, so no geldings. You guys asked for a no gelding race. Here's your no gelding race. And back
Even
to
though it's just by you have to be honest about it.
Yeah, it's pretty much us policing it. So to answer Bill's question with respect to the points, we did actually have a focus group about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I can't remember, where 6 of us sat down and we actually talked about BPs and just different ways of changing it and updating it and making it flow a little bit better for when you win a better conditioned race or a higher conditioned race rather, so that there's more reward for hanging on to a horse longer, that kind of deal.
Okay.
So we did talk about a lot of different things. Nothing, like Mike said, nothing's going into effect anytime soon, but it gave us a lot of stuff to think about when we do get ready to start making changes if we decide to go that route.
Yeah, and kind of the goal, of course, I think we mentioned this before, is that there was a time, particularly early on, where really breeding was especially new, and we rewarded a lot of points, far too many points for first time starters. Honestly, let's be honest, and ultimately, pardon me, that caused a lot of churn in the game. We still haven't really messed with that long term. The goal, honestly, is not to take points away from the players. It's just to give points in a different way. Reward players for that play kind of more of a long term strategy, or at least give those players in stop incentivizing the burn and churn, as we like to call it, as much as we currently do, and spread those points more evenly across different playing styles. That's what I would say.
Yeah, much better way of putting it. I mean, ultimately, we are trying to kill the burn and churn mentality, so to speak. And we've done a lot of it already. I mean, we've already seen leaps and bounds the game kind of move away from that. It's still there in some capacity. It's not nearly as bad as it was, but yeah. So, but that's just it's a good question, and it's something that we will probably bring up in the future again.
Yeah, and the thing is, like we said, this rewrite, and you're not saying you guys aren't seeing the fruit of the results, but really the biggest part of the back end, like I said, that infrastructure piece is almost done. Once it's done, you'll start seeing some things come into the gameplay, but ultimately we also need to get this over to the new rewrite of the actual front end of the site. But that will the good news is part of that's going to be changes to the actual game as well. And these points, we can make that more of we could probably get that put in place a little sooner, but there will also be one thing that you guys have not seen that I'm actually doing with the update tonight. You're not going to see any difference yet, but I'm actually keeping track of like every modifier that goes in. So if like if you get the 2 times modifier, if you get instead of like I think the problem was like people would send me a thing and they'd be like, I expect to get 30 points, I only got 25. And then I have to go through and actually calculate every modifier by hand. Now I'm going to keep the modifiers in different buckets. You guys have never seen that in the past. You won't see it immediately, but we're going to turn over those modifiers eventually where you can say, oh, you got 30 points overall. That's because you scored 15 points in the race. You got a 2 times modifier, and it'll kind of like break it down for you. So you can actually like, instead of you trying to stretch it down, it'll do the same thing. But when Frank adds this new points, it will be literally as easy as you won't have to go through 17 calculations to get to a final number to be like, oh, this is what you had, this is what you had, this is what you had, boom, here's why you had it. And then that way, if you say, hey, I was supposed to get points for an NW2 race, and this was an NW1 race, why didn't I get the right points? Then you can point to it and go, this modifier is wrong. I'm like, no, you're Frank, and be like, okay, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
And that helps us. It helps you. Makes your job easier. Makes our job easier. But again, as we've always said, or as we've been saying, we're going to give you a lot more information than you ever wanted. What you do with that information is up to you.
Exactly. So, oops, I should probably move that down. Let's see. You guys posted MCL races. Yeah, it's. I fixed it, so we should be good. Here we go. Beer Keg wants to know if I can put the nuts back on his for the race. I don't think that's the way it works, dude. I mean, I guess in theory we could give your horse a nudicle. So, let's see. Disable burn and churn. Is that why I'm locked out of my stables? That's exactly why you're locked out of your stables and why we flagged you. Let us run anywhere without travel penalty. There is no travel.
Why?
You mean with the horses or with
point penalty? I think it's talking points.
With points, it's come up. We've talked about it. If we go to a new point structure, it might be a possibility. Might, and I use that term very loosely. Might be a possibility, but at the same time, you also got to make people think. You don't want to be running an allowance in New Zealand and then running an allowance in New York. Like that doesn't.
I would say this: be careful what you ask for on that, because if that's the case, I'm not against doing that. I'm really not. But at the same time, the number of times you can move a year would change. So if you wanted to jump from Kentucky to Australia for this week, that might be cool, but you could only jump like 2 or 3 times a year across. And it's like, okay, well, I want to jump that 4th time. It's like, you got to wait 9 months before you can do it again. Yeah. We might not penalize you for doing it, but we'll limit the number of times you can do it. Because I'm not going to allow people to just jump all over the globe. That's not going to happen. I mean, there's got to be some sort of penalty. Otherwise, there's no reason even. I mean, at that point, the names of the tracks just become names. It's irrelevant.
There's no reason. There's really nothing there. It's just an aesthetic at that point. So
yeah. So I mean, we have to. There has to be some sort of reason from a, and I'm not against changing that methodology. And in a way, I kind of like that methodology more, because if you really want to think about it and you say, I really want to run this race in Australia, but I don't want my horse to lose all the points because I'm in Kentucky, then it's like, okay, that's fair. I shouldn't take your points, but you shouldn't also be able to turn around next week and send that horse to Japan, and 3 weeks later send him back to California, and 9 weeks later send him to South Africa. That's not the way it should work. So, I mean, we have one or two things. We can approach it one or two ways. I'm not against that methodology. And in a way, like I said, I really do think that would regionalize things a lot more, while keeping the option to globe hop if you wanted to. But
yeah,
it's a cake and eat it too kind of mentality, or cake and eat it too kind of argument. We got to pick one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, we could always leave it up to a vote, right, and see what folks think and go from there. I get the sense that most folks are probably going to want the BP penalty with the freedom to move their horse wherever they want to go, as opposed to no BP penalty. But you never know. You never know what folks.
Either that, or I mean, if you don't want a BP penalty, the other option will be like a long distance between races. If you could race in Kentucky, and then if you want to wait 3 months to move it overseas, there's no BP penalty. Do that, which is kind of, in a way, works the same way as limiting the number of hops, because at that point you're limiting the number of times you can move. So. Yeah, we in real life, a lot of times when you go overseas and things, they have something called a quarantine. We don't really institute a quarantine. We could do that. It's a possibility.
Yeah. We could lock your horses in the farm for 6 weeks. I'm sure you all would love that.
Absolutely, they'd love that.
Bill's contemplating something right now. I can see the wheels spinning.
He's spinning the damn one in his head.
No.
It's just turning around.
Trust me, I cannot say what I'm thinking.
Well, go ahead and say it, Bill. This is
because you guys are nice enough to let me show up, and you actually pay me to act like an idiot. I'm not going to tell you how stupid it is to have these new rules. I'm not going to say that.
Do it. Go ahead. If you don't like them, you tell us. I mean, you need to be the voice of the people, Bill. Be the voice of the people.
Here's the
deal.
You
are the voice of reason right now, Bill. Let's hear it.
Ever since the first day I started playing, I've played.
And he's gone.
We lost him.
The game as if the horses were real.
Yeah.
I thought, in my mind, I thought they were real. So I didn't go from Kansas to Japan to New York. But every once in a while, I need to change locations.
Sure.
And I don't want you guys fucking around with my horse because I changed my mind and put him someplace else. I lose 10 breeding points by going to Japan instead of Kansas. So take the breeding points, but don't do this other shit and lock me up for 6 weeks and make all kinds of rules. I can only do this twice a year.
Whatever. I do what I want. Whatever.
I can't go back to Kansas. What the fuck is wrong with you,
We're not in Kansas anymore, Bill.
Okay.
I love it. Fantastic. Let's see. Beer Keg said, how about a speed performance bonus for sticking it to the same track instead of removing the BP penalty? Nah.
Well, our speeds are too damn high.
I know everybody's bitching already that they're too damn high when you run a claimer, and you want us to add a bonus to that?
A next bonus.
Yeah.
You race the horse 2 times in a row. It's called the next bonus.
We're gonna change his name to no bonus because he doesn't sound like he wants any of them.
Yeah. Listen, all you guys out there, you know that a lot of times, as much as Mike loves us and loves the game, he just doesn't think like a normal person. So we got to let him know, because we're not going to tolerate this. If he wants to continue doing this stuff, that's fine. It's his game, and I love it. I'm not going to quit because he takes up 1,000 points away from me and locks my horse up for 2 years.
I try to be fair, Bill. Hey, Bill
that's
okay.
Me. But you gotta let them know how you feel about it.
You do. You absolutely do. And I think that's the one thing I do think, and I've said this in the streams, is I haven't honestly quote unquote played the game in years.
One more thing. Then I'll give Michael the forum back. I have to say this for him. He has been this way since day one. When I started playing 23 years ago, he was the same way. I don't want you fuckers moving horses from this track to that track.
At least not without penalty.
Yeah,
so he's been consistent. He's never wavered about that.
Well,
you race here and you stay here, you fuckers.
That's right.
Cash porn.
It's class warfare in the game. But no, I'm 100% for, if you don't like shit, let us know. I mean, honestly, that's why, Bill, if you don't like it, you let us know your voice of the people. And if anybody else, you don't like something, you tell me. Tell me in the strat chat, tell me on the stream. I'll be live. Call me an idiot to my face. I don't care. I've been called worse by my own damn family.
That's exactly the point. Hack said.
I just giving you a hard time, Mike. You know I love you.
Oh, you know what? I love everybody here. I mean, we're like a family, though. I mean, we have to be honest with each other. I would sit there. I think that's the trick. Is if I sat here and on some platitude, I'm like, that's not good for the game. And if you guys sit there afraid of me, afraid that I'm going to do something malicious or like I'm going to be spiteful or hateful, that's a bad way to run a game, man. I really do want your ideas and your feedback.
Absolutely. That's why we do the little groups. That's why we have people on. That's why we do these chats.
I don't always know
If I
best.
see one more story or poll about stuck on cards, I'm going to kill somebody.
That's Cash. You gotta go to Cashborn about that. He said
Yeah.
banning was banning stuck on cards fair, not according to the poll results. Well, there was only really one option to choose with the poll results, and it was that it was not fair. So
I'm so fucking sick of reading stuck on cards. I'm ready to take a week off of the game.
he's what do they call those? I can't think of the name of it.
And I haven't missed a week in like 23 years.
Damn. I've missed a week in 23 years. I was in Italy and Frank took over for a week or two. I appreciate it.
I just didn't burn anything down. That was the important part. I think at that point I had only had access for like a week, if that.
No, I was fucking ready. I was like, "You want to fucking help me with this game?"
Yeah, Mike threw me right to the fire on that one.
Like, you fucker.
Hack said the idea is to have a realistic game, travel from Australia to New York, and then New York to China in 2 weeks has no sense. Yeah, no, we agree.
Absolutely.
We agree with that.
Yep.
So, and that's
Yeah,
part of the reason why we do the negative BPs or whatnot. That's to deter folks from doing just that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Let's see. We got hearing Bill swear is like hearing Santa Claus conduct a drug deal.
You want some of this snow?
Mike's been telling us for 15 years the server is about to die too. Oh, it was close. It was really. You're getting it from somebody else now. It was really close this time. I don't know about the other times, but it was very, very close.
Yeah, I've been pulling this off with smoke and mirrors for a while. But yeah, the infrastructure change that we've got coming is going to help hugely,
massively, huge. Going to be huge.
Huge. And then after that, getting the new front end written will help huge. And we'll be able, like I said, we literally at that point we will try to advertise the game. I will try to formally grow the game because it will be in a much better place.
Nice and
yeah, well, I mean, nice and pretty, and at least. There's more things I would like to do to make it more scalable, but it'll be a lot more scalable than it was when it was running out of my damn house a couple years ago. I'll tell you that.
Nice. Oh, Magoo had an interesting suggestion. He said he wanted a stable base where you use SimCash to buy other stable bases across the world. And I guess you could just ship your horses from base to base, and that would be one way to do it. It's kind of a way to make SimCash relevant. So, or you could buy a box off of another player. At that point, though, you would actually have to have money to buy boxes, though, right? So you wouldn't be able to just open a sub-stable up. So there would be there would definitely be, at least in my opinion, there'd be some financial implications to it. Is my thought.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. All these things, like I said, is the good news is you guys keep the ideas coming, but until we get over to the new rewrite, and that's the problem. The infrastructure will handle just about anything. It really is like you have to set up the front end to handle it, to make these changes, and adding tables wouldn't be that big a deal. But yeah, I mean, I'm not against doing weird little things and having private tracks even where you'd have whatever. We'll think about private tracks or limited tracks and things like that. But we'll have to think about it. But yeah, that's definitely a down the road thing. But yeah, I'm really open. I want to see some ideas. I'm not against changing stuff if it's for the greater good.
Dingo said you need to keep BPs for low-end claimers at a decent level to incentivize entry so that new players have a decent pool to claim.
Absolutely.
For reward versus risk. If BPs aren't available on low-end claimers, players won't enter. Yeah, I don't think we never talked about removing it for low-end claimers. Was it less than
No.
allowances? Yeah, but it was still formidable enough to where it was actually the way that I had it was actually based off of the number of entries in a race. So the more competitive the race, meaning the more horses in the race, the more BPs you were actually going to earn, as opposed to people who run in like a 4-horse race or something like that, consistently. That was you would basically be penalized for running in short races or short fields. That was more or less the concept, my concept. But there was a lot of good ideas that came out of the focus group in terms of maybe instead of doing something like that, just upping the mins. Or what else did I get? I got a bunch of ideas. Up in the mins. I can't talk about that.
I don't even know what that's all about.
I got to talk to you offline about that.
Okay.
Base BPs. No, that's. Oh yeah, somebody had the idea of basing BPs on the odds of the horse.
Nah, that's just right for gamesmanship.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I actually saw some. I mean, it was a good idea at the time, but I saw some stuff later on down the road when I was looking into it. So never got back to that person. But change the price of maiden. Oh yeah, that's a money thing. But yeah, there was a bunch of different things that we had discussed.
The natives are getting restless. Let's spin the damn wheel
I was giving people time to do the attendance.
once.
All right. Well, I guess we'll do the damn wheel since Bill has asked so politely.
That is as polite as it's going to get with Bill, let's be honest.
What are we giving away, Bill?
Oh, I don't know. How about breeding to Medaglia d'Oro?
There you go.
All right.
I just got one for 1,000 points. I hate that fucking horse. I don't even know why I bid on him. He's never produced anything that could beat a fat man to the dinner
So you want to breed
table for me. But everybody else has these ones that are so good. So maybe I don't want to win it. I want someone else to win it.
Do you want just you want to do just the share or a breeding?
Oh, I don't know. How generous do you guys feel?
we leave the generosity up to you. We're not drunk enough to be generous.
I'm not. I have to confess that breeding's my weak link in this game. I can place horses right. I can put them in claimers. I can retire them. You
can retire them. I like that.
I can't breed anything worth shit. So don't ask me about breeding. Just give
MDO.
away the sire share.
MDO sire share. Here we go. See who it goes to. I should have asked you if you wanted the spin wheel or the raffle, but I think you said spin wheel, right?
Oh yeah. They want to spin. The natives are saying spin the wheel, so we're going to go along with it.
Dwayne Crisp, congratulations, Dwayne. Make sure I write your name down right so that I don't send the sire share.
Crispy D.
Dwayne Crisp wins the MDO. Also, I need to announce this before I move on. Equinix races for BTB need to be covered. There's elevated pay if you write a story for the BTB. Make sure you hit up Spin or Ken for the on the forum. They will get you all situated. I think the last I heard there was 9 races that still needed to be covered. So get on over there, cover a race, do something, whatever. And yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to put a horse together for a breeding here.
Right. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and read the chat here. We got just curious what changed, and I thought it had been discussed on the stream that travel wouldn't be changed because you guys didn't want to dampen the player experience and make things harder. No, somebody brought it up, so that's why we were talking about it. Somebody had actually mentioned
and we said that if it wasn't going to be changed, it wouldn't be changed for a long, long time. I mean, everything's up for debate long term, but anytime in the near future, yeah.
Do you really want us to start using flight durations, Beer Keg, as part of the calculation? I don't think anybody wants
do you really want us to start making travel cost as much as it should in real life?
Yeah, charge y'all however much it costs to ship a horse.
Do you really want us to pay attention to some of those stables that are running around with negative millions of dollars?
Speaking of crazy travel costs for like animals, did you see that there's somebody out there doing flights for dogs?
I did. It's like $8,000.
$8,000 international, $6,000 domestic. That's fucking crazy.
May as well take it overseas then.
Might as well.
Take your dog to Italy Day, I guess.
Oh, good golly. Here we go. Can I turn my volume up? Sure. Is that any better? Any better? Am I better? My mic should be... Maybe I should up the decibel. Oh, there's thunder. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Lightning thunder.
Mic is at 0.5 decibels. Let's try negative 0.3 and see how that goes. I don't want to blow anybody's eardrum.
Boom.
So I don't know if that's better or worse, but I tried. Too much serious talk, spin the wheel. Yep, that was what we just did. I think that was what Bill was referencing.
I was trying to breed a horse. How do you set this thing so I can breed these under 10-point horses, under 20-point horses, 10-point scratch horses? I forgot how to do it.
Up the sire cost, going to buys, up the sire cost to 30 BPs.
All right.
Just the sire, you don't have to do all of them. Let's see. Terrible idea. Might as well remove claimers if you're nerfing 4-horse fields. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, why? Don't run in them.
Don't run in them. Run nothing but allowance races. Try that in a small town. Try that in a small track.
Yeah, you just keep running your horses and not winning. That's fine too.
Don't play it. You don't like it, don't play it. I mean, that's the way real horse racing is, you know? I mean, if you're there, I'd guarantee you fucking Baffert don't fuck around with claimers. You're Bill Baffert, then don't fuck around with them.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe remove points for 4th in a 4-horse race. Well, yeah, that was kind of the idea, right? Like, it would be 1, 2, and 3 would get points. It would be a lesser amount of points because it's a smaller field. And you'd get, and it'd be obviously a less competitive field in that sense. So it'd be lesser points, and you wouldn't get points for every place. I think you get points up to, is it up to 5th or 4th? I think 5th for graded and 4th for...
Yeah, I think it goes pretty deep.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, the biggest thing is, I'm not, you know, and this is why we have these. We're not saying we're taking away for small entries. I think Frank may have gotten, you know, some discussion about that not being the best idea in certain situations. But we don't know what those situations are. And we just, you know, it's open. That's why we're not putting it in anytime soon. You know, to be more serious about it instead of just saying, it's, you know, don't run them. You know, I'll be a little less flippant, a little more serious about it. Is, you know, this is open for debate. Ultimately, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make the game
too easy to make the game right now. It's way too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy to find these little niches in the game that are easy to take advantage of. The game's not. You know, it's one thing to find the easiest spot for your horse. That's one thing, and I get it. But at the same time, finding an easy spot for your horse shouldn't come with such a high reward.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, I mean, sure, it's you know, I mean, you can go to the you know, you can go to the park and play a bunch of 5-year-olds in basketball and beat the shit out of them, but you shouldn't get Michael Jordan's salary for doing it. So, I mean, you know, there has to be some consequence to it. There has to be a fair, you know, we don't know what the fair factor is, but, you know, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, William is on here twice. I thought I cleaned that.
William.
I guess I didn't. What is that about? What is that about?
I've got us a horse to give away here, boys.
Sorry, I'm cleaning the...
Right, you do that. I'm going to tell you about this horse. Let me see if I can find it. We got us here. Let me go pull him up. This is another horse that has the potential, people, to earn you 2,500 credits in.
Got you a Rhodes.
Race. No, and no Rhodes this time. I went straight out flanker. I'm going to drop him in the chat. But it is going to be again, just it has to be anywhere in the pedigree. A foghorn or a Rhodes or an outflanker. We've got Deep Flight Flank. He is a flight line by Deep Impact by Outflanker. So there you go. So you can win with this horse could win. These are not the worst breedings I'm throwing out. You're just getting damn sire and some stud points on the top end. So I know it's a little bit crazy.
Notice where Mike puts the shit sire. Just saying. Notice what slot he uses the shit sire in.
I'm trying to make your guys' life better. I really am. I'm trying. I want somebody to win this. You know, it's first come, first serve on this bonus. So yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta win it here on one of these races to get it. So I'll give them away for a while.
I'm missing from the wheel. Yep, you gotta fill out the attendance sheet, man. That's the best I can tell you.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna drop the horse in the chat. There he is, boys. Deep Flight Flanker. We've got us a flight line, a Deep Impact, and an Outflanker. 2-year-old Bay filly. ready for somebody to spin the damn wheel on.
Indeed.
You want to give it away now, or should we wait? Your
We'll,
call, Frank.
we'll leave it up to Bill. This is his stream. I
You
know
spin the damn wheel for this, Bill? Is this good? Is it a good time to spin the wheel?
Give it away now.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
yes, sir.
We're spinning. Bill said now. We spun it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Oh, here we go. The Saudis have Kestrel flights where the Kestrels travel first class. I did not know that. It doesn't surprise me because they spend money on everything.
Nothing surprises me there.
Pato wins.
Pato. Oh, yeah. By the way, Padre Bry, I still need to hear from you about what kind of hot sauce did you have? You may have told me last week and I forgot.
I got some from him.
Did you?
I did.
So, yeah, let me know what you...
Flightline by Deep Impact.
Yeah.
By, what was the Outflanker?
Yeah, and here's the breeding. Who won it? Pato 7. I'll go ahead and transfer it right now.
All right, so I'll mark that as done. Sabbath, I think you're on here. I think I just got you. I saw you enter that. Yeah, you're here, Sabbath.
If I don't hear from you tonight, Padre, I'll send you an Insta or some shit. We'll get it going. I'm literally at the bottom of my ghost. My last green ghost is all I got left. I used it today.
I got the pineapple habanero and the demon semen. So I'm about
the pineapple is the fucking shit. That's my favorite. So
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm more of a ghost fan than the demon semen, but it's good too.
Yeah. What's wrong with nerfing? It's really hard to nerf a race. It's not as hard as you think. We could really bomb the shit out of them if we really wanted to. We just don't. But yeah. So.
I think the thing is you'd be surprised. The things that Frank and I have learned. The leaps and bounds people will go through to get an advantage.
Yep. Even to this day, there's some folks that. I don't know if any of them are on the stream, but there are literally folks who will literally wait, and we've seen it with the timestamps. They'll literally wait every 2 hours to breed a G-horse, and they'll come in and they'll hit the G-horse. They'll come in, they'll breed a G-horse. They'll come in, they'll breed a G-horse. So it's like clockwork. So it's funny to see, but it's also kind of like, oh man, did we make that long enough?
Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. I mean, if they're willing to go through the work, I give them the credit. They're putting in the sweat equity, but there are people that'll do it. And, more power.
Oh, here
more
we
power.
Go. Smithy says, if I scratch bred 4 2-year-old colts of identical breeding and enter them in the same race, would they all be the same odds?
Very close. There is a small bit of fog of war that goes in there, but they would be close. Yeah.
Yep.
There was a time a few years ago where they would have all been identical, but when Frank came along with the fog of war, we started fogging a few things. Not major. I mean, not to any major consequence. You have a Rhodes by Outflanker by Foghorn. I guess no, I'm boom Outflanker because he's still around. Outflanker by Rhodes by Foghorn, and you put him up against like a Flightline, Deep Impact, Sadler's Wells. Yeah, it's fog of war's not going to matter there. So the fog of war is only so foggy.
So Magoo said you're not allowed to breed anymore, and he also said that the line that you bred was dirt, turf, shit.
Dirt, turf, shit.
Cash bar's not on the wheel. Got to fill out the attendance, man. I'm not manually, or I'm trying not to manually put anybody on, because it takes me time to do. Plus, I have to add you back into the spreadsheet and track that, which gets to be a little bit of a pain for me. So make sure you fill out the attendance. The attendance bot has been posting the link. All you got to do is click the link, fill the form out, and you'll be good to go. That's it. You could also do exclamation point attendance and pull the link up yourself, and it'll and then you click on it and enter in. But yeah, I mean, I know. I'm aware Cash was here, but like I said, I'm trying not to manually add.
Yeah, he's punishing him.
And while you guys see me add it here really easily, I then have to go and do it on the back end as well, which takes me a little more time than I want to.
That's what he gets for sitting there and like spending all his time trying to figure out how to like get stuck on cards into another race instead of filling out the attendance form.
It's true. I have been advocating silent behind closed doors to get stuck on cards into a race. Our poll Cash didn't work. Mike wasn't a fan.
No, the game wasn't a fan. Is what the problem is. I'm pretty sure that horse still drags down the game if you don't look at him to this day.
Let's see.
Fucking 800 and some races. Come on, man.
How high, how high is that outflanker graded bounty? Didn't we say 2,500 credits?
2,500. If it's Foghorn, Rhodes, or Outflanker, if any of those
it's
three,
my lucky day. It's my lucky
yeah,
day.
any of those 4 hit, we'll definitely start out with 2,500. But we'll give a few 2,500s away, and then if it becomes where you guys are hitting it too often, I had to drag it out to 20 and 15. But we're gonna give them for a while. I'm all for giving at least 20 bounties. I'm at least giving. Put it this way, I'll at least give 5 bounties at 2,500. You just got to hit them.
That's it.
Any race that runs in the chat, not the chat, the stream, the chat. You guys will be in the chat, be like, "Look, I won."
Yeah.
No, the stream. let me get my words right. I ain't so good with the words. I'm better when I'm not drunk. I can imagine all the shit I would have said if I was drunk by now. Yeah, just give them. Anybody that breathes an outflanker gets 2 million points.
Define nerfing. It actually, in the grand scheme of things, we wouldn't be nerfing the races. We would actually be bumping the races, or not bumping it. There's another word for it. Is it nerfs and bumps? For the BPs, it would actually be a bump up in BPs. So we'd actually be making them stronger and not weaker.
Yeah, I mean,
making them weaker would mean we'd give you more BPs. Making them stronger means we're giving you less BPs.
Yeah,
so.
And ultimately, like we said, before we do anything, the one thing I promise you guys to do, I will look at the points earned over the last 6 9 months or whatever, average per horse, race, etc. And what I will do is I will make sure that you guys get at least as many points under the new system had the points been applied as you would have with the old system. Because our goal, of course, in aggregate is not to take points away from the game. That's not what we want to do. I'm actually happy with the amount of points we have. Because we're seeing even with the upper end horses, Tappet, and there's only a handful of horses over 1,000, and Tappet's coming down now, and some of those horses are coming down now. So I think the point structure, the amount of points we give is right. I just want to give the number of points in a different distribution is all.
Yeah. Again, we're not trying to sap the game of points or anything like that. It's just meant to be a little bit more of a challenge, and it's not even going to be that much more of a challenge. Whatever we decide, it's just going to be
because you're still. I mean, it's ultimately what I have a feeling, and I know this because you guys are smart players. But if I matched the points 1 for 1, if I made sure that the exact same number of points were given out over the course of the last year with the old system versus the new system. If we run the new system for a year, I guarantee you the game will be giving away 15% more points because you guys will play differently. You guys will start playing into the new system and earning even more points because the old system, we took the new point structure and applied it to the old point system, but you were playing with the old system, then really you weren't playing to the new system. So if 1-to-1, when you start playing with the new, you guys will end up probably with that on average 15% more breeding points anyway. So that's the way to think about it too. Ultimately, by me trying to match the old points with the new methodology, I know I'm opening it up to you guys earning more points. I'm really not against that. I just want the points to be. I don't mind more points. I just want them to be distributed differently.
Yeah. And it's instead of distributing them early in a horse's career, the longer you hold the horse, the more reward you get. That's kind of
it's not even so much. And this is up for discussion. I'm not against getting an older horse for the first time. But I think some of the things we've done in the past, that the first time bonus in anything, I think was probably too high in the game. So that's something to revisit. We want to give you the opportunity to hold on to a horse if you want and be able to earn those points, or the opportunity to go get a new horse if you want to earn those points, or the opportunity to breed a new horse and get points. But we over incentivize in places too, and that needs to kind of be dampened down and spread those points more evenly across different types of horses.
Are there less hot races being written lately? We don't write hot races. That's all player bot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was the number on the wheel to get? 000. Gotta get 000.
000.
You meant bot? Yeah. I don't think that the number is less. I know people are. Well, let me not say that because I haven't really looked at it, but I checked the other day and there was a good amount of hot races going.
Yeah. So, they tend to come in bunches. It seems like particularly there's a handful of players, that will run a bunch at one time.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I mean, they want to see the horses run. They want to get results quickly, and that's what they're there for. So yeah, but and they will go. I mean, you're right. Sometimes I go out there and I won't see hot races at all, and sometimes I'll go out there and just see 23 hot races. So
Yeah, it just depends on the time of day. I know there's a lot of people that run them in the middle of the night too.
Yeah,
middle of the night
and the
for
middle of
us
the day,
anyway. Yeah.
middle of the night, middle of the day. And honestly, I'm going to guess, and this is just me guessing, could be wrong. I mean, it's I'd actually be curious to see what the distribution is of when the hot races run. I have no idea.
It'd be easy enough to find, but it's
it would be. But there's races running a lot of times at night, so I think during the week.
So Bill, how's your vacation in Hawaii?
Actually, this is
Oh,
a cup
Cubby
shirt.
shirt. There you go, Mike. Give us some Harry Carey, Mike.
I figured I could celebrate Pride Month and back the Cubs all at the same time with this shirt.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Got it all covered.
Absolutely.
Shag said, "Did we talk about points changing?"
Oh, let me throw one personal thing out there while I'm thinking of it.
Go ahead, sir.
Since 1964, there have been, what are there, 180 Triple Crown races.
Okay.
Kentucky Derby, Preakness, Belmont. I have seen 179 of them. The one that I missed was June 6th, 1981, when I got married. Today's my wife and my 43rd wedding anniversary.
43
Congratulations
years.
to Christy Blessing for putting up with me for 43 years.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
That is amazing.
We got married on her mom's birthday, and it happened to be the Belmont, so I figured I could sacrifice one race.
Yeah, it was very kind of you, sir.
Who won that race? I bet you're still burnt about it.
I can't. I should know that, but I don't.
1981 Belmont winner. Let's see.
1981 Belmont.
That would have been Summing, maybe. I don't know. It didn't give me the winner. It did give me the winner. Was it Summing? Oh, I'm relying on you guys. I wasn't even alive. Oh, Bill getting some love in the chat. Everybody's congrats. Bill's voice sounds very similar to Andy Byer. Yeah, kind of, a little bit.
The difference between me and Andy Byer, and this is the only difference, is that
the only difference.
When I give you a horse, the fucker wins. Andy's giving you other horses because he bet somebody else. He's trying to drive the odds up. That fucker is a cheat. Don't listen to him.
All right then. So Bill's not a fan of Andy Byer, and Mike's not a fan of Elon or Bill Gates.
No, I like Bill Gates.
It was just Elon. It was just Elon, right?
Yeah.
I think I threw Bill Gates in there. No, I'm just saying AI don't come
Senior
after me.
Senior moment. I
he's leaving us.
apologize. Not Andy Byer. Well, who's that fucker that picked for Naira? Sterling, whatever his name is. The guy on the New York races. Andy Sterling? Is that the guy's name?
I think
he's on there every day. He's a cheating crook. Andy Byer is a good guy. He invented those ratings. He invented the Byer ratings. How about that?
Pretty arrogant of him to name after himself. I mean, come on now.
Oh, who would have thought? Let's see.
Time to talk about handicap races.
Yep, that's it. That was the one. That was the one thing I couldn't talk to you about.
Than it is. Yeah, that's him, Andy Serling, not Andy Byer. I apologize. Senior moment.
Sorry, Mr. Byer.
Yeah,
we didn't really mean to shit all over you. It was an accident.
Oops! You shouldn't have been standing there.
Yep, you're caught in the crossfire. Savage said, "Isn't it time to talk about handicap races in the sim again? Seems like today is a perfect day for that discussion again." As Bill is on.
Let's talk about it. No.
I did have some good ideas for you on it. That was the one that I had to skip. That I was like, I got to talk to you about this offline. That was the one. It actually is not bad, all things considered. We could actually make it work in a really, really interesting way. So we could work it out.
All right, Paul McCartney.
It's a good
He doesn't even sing that song. Which Beatle sings that song? Is that
George
Lennon?
Harrison.
I don't know.
I don't
Which
know.
who sings "We Can Work It Out"? Bill. Which Beatle? Okay.
I don't know. We can work it. John Lennon. No,
Yep.
it's written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon. I don't know who sings it, but said it was written by both of them. So there you go.
Yeah, they write a lot together. They were the Beatles.
Indeed. All right. So yeah, that's where we are. I guess we
Right.
could probably spin the wheel again. We got about 20 minutes before the race is officially closed. I have no idea how
Yeah,
many entries are in.
you know what? I could breed another. I could breed another horse, or we could give.
Oh, let's do a
Let's
turf
give away a
dirt.
share.
Do a turf dirt shit. That's what I want. I want a turf dirt shit.
You want another turf dirt shit? I could give you some. We did a dirt turf shit last time, right? Or we do which
Dirt.
direction? I don't.
We went dirt turf shit. This time we got to go turf dirt shit. No.
All right, I'm gonna go turf dirt shit. This one's for you, Magoo. I'm gonna go just because I'm not. I promise you I wouldn't give you another dirt turf shit. I'm gonna give you a turf dirt shit.
And
Is that okay?
while Mike does that, exclamation point, join! Get in there. Join. I got something I'm giving away. I don't know what it is yet, but
That's something.
I think it's a horse from last week that we never gave away. We had Rabbi come up with a breeding and lines for it, and we just never. We talked about it, but we never actually gave it away. So this is gonna be the wrong stable. Hold on. Try that. Hopefully it won't kick you out, Mike, because it's an e-test case.
It does what it does, baby.
All horses. There it is. The name of the horse is Rabbi's Knight. And it is Knight of Thunder, I Am Invincible, and Galileo.
Not a thunder.
Wrathbeard gets the win.
Wrathbeard.
Wrathbeard gets what did I say? It was Knight of Thunder, I Am Invincible, and Galileo.
All right. So
congratulations, sir. Go ahead, Mike. What do you got?
now the question is, I'm trying to figure out: should we go roads or should we go foghorn? I haven't done roads in a while. We'll go roads on the bottom. I think.
Roads.
I want to make sure that this is not too roads and roads and roads and roads and what?
Ruads. Let's
Rhodes. Oh, dude, Rhodes was last standing in Tennessee. My guy.
All right, so we got that.
My house is probably built over top of him. Let's see.
How many entries do we have? Probably have a lot of entries, right? You guys are always. Oh, I'm gonna zoom out because that's too far. Oh, we got a lot of entries, Mike.
All right.
A
A lot of interesting.
A lot of entries. I wonder what we got in here. We got some interesting. We got Taiba, Dreyfong, Corinthian. That's an interesting one. Muleskin Cowboy, Army Mule, Looking at Lucky, Broken Vow. Yeah, fantastic. Also, guys, these horses are eligible to be claimed. So you can claim these horses if you're so interested in doing that, spending your BPs. What is it, 100 BPs for the fillies and 70 BPs for the males, I think? I don't know. Something like that. Can we start picking horses we want to claim? Not until the races close. They don't close until 9:50, I think, right? That's when claims open up? When it closes?
Let me see. So when the race closes, closes at 9:50. So
Yep.
So you'll have at least we'll make 20 minutes for the first race.
Well, I got them both set for the same, I think, is how I had originally set it, the time-wise.
Okay, yeah. So we'll set it for we'll give them 15 minutes to do claims or 20 minutes.
I don't know. What did I give 20 or 15?
I don't remember. It looked like you did 15, so we'll give 20.
Did I give 20 or 15? I gave 10:05. One of them I gave a lot longer than the other.
Well, the first one you're going to get 20 minutes to do it, and the next one you're going to get 40 minutes because we will be running.
Yeah. So yeah.
So actually, we'll make it 25 and 45 because I forgot these things are going to split, so there's going to be a lot more races.
It's going to take us a minute to get through them too, especially since Bill wants to call one of the races. We're going to have to coordinate that and make that all work.
Do what we can.
Yep.
All
Try
right.
to get it broadcasted here on the stream so Bill can call it real time. His goal is to be better than Mike.
Not hard.
We'll get him there.
Get him.
Are we okay with any stable in the sim claiming these horses?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care.
any stable can claim. There's nothing wrong. This is like outside of it being a Twitch race. This is operation, business as usual. So there's no, you want to claim horses, you claim horses. You guys are putting these in at your own, behest here. So caution, your horse can be claimed. I don't know how many you're going to scratch because of that. But the whole goal of this was to get some different breeding, some different lines in, some more interesting stuff in there as opposed to, running in the allowances where we get Tappet, Curlin, Into Mischief, Frankel, Dubawi, rinse, repeat. So that was the whole purpose of this. You should give away credits to the best named horses. I don't know. How do you define best named horses? Put it to a vote?
Yeah, seems like seems like this is open for gamesmanship.
Yeah. Probably won't go that route, Magoo. Let's see. So yeah, if anybody's got any questions they want to ask Bill, myself, or Mike, now is definitely the time. We got about 10 minutes to kill before the races close, and we'll get started.
We all got answers.
They may not be the right ones, but we got them.
Got him.
Best name is the hardest to pronounce. I didn't even see it. Hopefully I don't get it when I call the race. One of these guys gets it. That'll be that much.
All right, let me see. Let me see if I can do my scratch breeding now because I keep running into fucking hamsters and grandmas. There we go.
Are you really?
No, I'm not running into that.
Just getting the error, right? The 30.
Yeah, I'm getting the error.
Okay.
I just figured I was hoping somebody in the chat would go, see, it's not fun, is it? You fucking guinea pig.
Beer Keg turned his Slack picture to the surfer dude.
Did he? Gnarly waves, bro.
Indeed. Has Mike watched Bad Boy Bubby?
No. What is Bad Boy Bubby?
I'm guessing a movie.
I know. I'm gonna need some. I need some leveling up about this.
I've been hooked on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You know what? I've tried to watch this show several times. I can't get into it, and I love the concept. I love Rob McElhaney. I've seen him in what is it? Mythic Quest. I think is hilarious. I love him there, but
it's tough to get into. Like the first season is really like the first episode was really funny, and then like after that it goes into like a really dull point in my opinion because I stopped watching it too, and then I picked it back up again. And when Danny DeVito joins, that's when it really gets funny.
All right, so Frankenroads is the horse we're giving away. Frankel by Distorted Humor by Rhodes.
Ooh.
You asked for dirt turf shit, you got turf dirt shit, you got turf dirt shit.
Somebody posted a link. Eastwood Outflanker Rhodes FFS claim me. I guess you guys can figure out what FFS stands for. Yeah. Nope, you don't get 5,000 credits for winning. You might get the horse shot though for that breeding. Can I move S-Dog to California before the race is closed so we can ride these main claimers? No, probably not moving the jockey tonight, buddy.
No,
I know you asked me a few days ago, and I didn't actually look into it. I forgot. So that's something I have to look into. Anybody watch Baby Reindeer? I didn't watch it, but I heard there was some. It got good reviews. I heard. Bill, are you on the streaming services?
It's taking a while to process.
I think his computer froze. There it is. You there, Bill?
Sorry, I was watching the 7th race at Woodbine Harness. I'm sorry. What was the question?
No, you're good, man. I was gonna say, I asked, are you on the streaming services? You do Netflix and Amazon and all that?
No, I don't do TV. I don't do movies. I just
Watch
play
horse racing.
sim racing and send emails and watch adult entertainment.
What's your favorite website for adult entertainment, or do you go hardcore with like the old VCR tapes?
Oh, this is gonna go off the rails real quick.
Favorite what? Yeah, I must have a cheap server or something because it cuts out every 15 seconds for about 2 seconds.
Okay, you were saying you're into adult entertainment. How do you
Yeah.
partake? Do you have a website that you go to, or do you use
No,
like
no,
the
no. Just whenever the mood strikes, I see what's around.
Is it just laying around, easy to get a hold of? I mean,
Bill's a pilgrim. He's still using
What?
magazines.
Can I tell you?
Oh god!
Amish porn. He just looks out the window at the sheep grazing in the field.
You just made Beer Keg's day. He said that you're his new hero for that question.
Yeah,
Oh, Oak Ridge said,
yeah.
"What a hard knocking question."
Fair enough.
Let's see.
We got to come with the answers.
Shag said, I ran the spread of hot races for May 2024. It's pretty evenly split by hour. Most common is
Okay.
1 p.m., 1 to 4 p.m., but each hour is only about 7% of the total. I
Okay.
believe it.
Yeah.
Shag's got the data.
Yeah, he would know. That that jives though, because I was telling you guys we see a lot in the middle of the day, or at least I do. So that doesn't surprise me. But yeah, they're probably all over the place. I figure probably the hardest ones to run are at night, but I don't know just because the server gets so hell if I know. And I'll try to split up things later at night too, so hopefully it'll be less gummy with the new server.
There's Budgies. Add Mr. Budgies to the wheel.
Yeah, you want
Somebody answer Ken's question.
What was Ken's
I
question?
did not see it yet.
If it's another question about that damn hooked on cards or stuck on cards or hooked on phonics or
No,
whatever.
this is a legit question.
Oh,
Check
okay.
it out.
He
Okay.
says, question on breeding. It has been stated that every horse has a different timeline when they peak, which could be at any age. Does the game mare's timeline have any impact on her children, such as if it takes her 4 years to peak, do her kids follow that path?
Theoretically, yes.
It's possible.
So yeah, I mean the thing is that they do pass on attributes, and there's a percentage based on the mares. So some mares won't pass on much of her. The attributes could change by field. So like she may pass on her speed and not so much her her breeding peaks,
maturity
etc.
and whatnot.
Yeah. So it's going to change. That's going to be variant by field, but some mares are going to pass on more, some mares are going to pass on less. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely there. Is it 1 for 1? Nah, probably. The odds of that are pretty. Some mares, I guess, could do it pretty close to that, but it's not going to be 1 for 1. But yeah, it's definitely it can be a factor.
In other words, maybe. Well, I mean, you see it with a lot of horses, believe it or not. There's, in some capacity, you won't ever get the same horse twice. There's no possible way that's ever going to happen. But what you will get is something very, very similar or comparable. So yeah, like there's a lot of, there's a lot of horses that have a high passability, and you can see it with the babies. Like again, it's not 1 for 1, but you can definitely see it in the speeds. You can see it in the maturity curves. You can see it in the surface preferences. What else am I missing, Mike?
Anything that goes in
The other 90
any
factors?
of the sauce.
The other 90
Huh?
factors?
Yeah, any of the secret sauce. So yeah, they're different. How fast a horse matures, when it starts declining, how long.
Yeah.
It's going to stay matured. So there's all those factors. So yeah, you can definitely. There's enough of them that you're not going to see, like Frank said, you're unlikely to see a 1-to-1 of anything because there's too many factors to choose from. But
Yeah.
it's all kind of baked in there at different levels.
Odds on us getting the exact same horse ratings wise, I would say, I mean, even with 1 million plus horses in the game, I would bet against that. I don't think that it's possible that we would have gotten it.
I could figure it out, but just knowing the numbers, knowing how many decimal places we take some of those numbers out, even getting, 3 fields or 4 fields the same, and we've got a lot more than that. Getting 4 fields the same, I'll just tell you right now, because I think I go. I won't even include the integers, or I'll just use the decimals because I use decimals for certain fields. I use so that's 100. So just the 3 fields that use decimals, 1e to the 15, which is 1 with 15 zeros behind it, is the odds of getting two horses, the same, picking two horses and going, these two have the same fields in this capacity. To give you an idea, Shaw 256, I think, is like 1 to the 34 or something, or I don't remember. But long story short is, yeah, we're bordering on cryptography types of numbers to get the exact same fields for the horses. So
Oh, let's see. Where are we at? Next bonus.
yeah,
Have you found a first year sire that you like or that you've had success with, Mister Bill?
Oh, I answered online. I said no.
Oh,
I don't.
sorry, I didn't see
I
that.
tried a couple of flight lines. None of them can run at all, and I don't even know the other freshman sires. I don't use freshman sires very often. I wait till I find out that they're no good, then I use them.
all right, we got about 3 minutes to enter, people. 3 minutes
Yep.
to enter the races, just to let you know.
3 minutes before the races close, and then you can start the claims fest or the click. No, we're doing our own little claims fest with these 25, 30 minute window or whatever it is. Let's see. Smitty said passing on attributes in the game fairly similar to real breeds. Yeah.
We try. I mean, it's obviously hard to get that information, but when I was more mathematically minded and actually had racing forms, I would try to keep all that track and everything. And I had quite a few numbers that I was trying to match. I'm sure, I was looking at a limited number because I was looking at racing forms and what I could get online, which was not always, extensive information. But I tried to get the game in the breeding capacity to match close. Was it accurate?
Yeah.
Hard to tell. But,
No, I mean, even somebody had asked a question on the forum earlier for the DRT rating and like what went into it and how it's calculated. It took me all day to find it, but Mike finally showed me and I found it. So even that is not a very straightforward calculation. It's not as like it's just not linear. Like there's a lot of math. There's a significant amount of math that goes into it. So imagine, that's probably the low point in what math that Mike applied compared to like the rest of the game. So
yeah, the rating was someone where I was just trying to make something that felt right. So yeah, I mean, it's the other stuff I was actually trying to math, trying to use like actual like modeling methods. That damn rating was just something I was trying to come up with something that felt right. So.
Yep. So stay tuned. I will post on the forum what the DRT means and how it's calculated.
He might. We want to talk about it with him a little more. I mean, we might give you the formula. We might give you a really good idea of how to calculate it. I know that there was some interest in that. Really doesn't add a lot. I mean, it's not like inside baseball. I mean, the fact is there's nothing proprietary about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to learn anything new about the game either. To be honest with you, it's not going to help you in any way. It's really just
it's very similar to when we were talking about how just the floors raised for the sires. The more times a sire has offspring in the game, as those sires win, the floor of the sire rises. Dam ratings is similar in the fact that the more offspring that a dam has, her dam rating is going to continue to rise. It'll never go down. It's just a matter of, if she has enough successful offspring or she hangs around long enough, has enough decent offspring, it'll go up high enough. It'll keep going up. So
right. Let's see. I've only been working on decoding DRT for 10 years, and he just blurts it right out.
I'm happy to tell you.
You could have just asked. I mean,
yeah.
Within the last year, I probably would have tried to find it and tell you. I don't think anybody's asked that since I've joined on. At least, I mean, if they have, I completely missed it. But I know somebody put a post up on the forum, and I've been avoiding it recently until I was able to find the actual formula that went into it, and I saw it today, so I was just kind of like, all right, we'll talk about it. I'll put some stuff up on it about it in the forum.
Right, so I think before I want to do this, I think I want to put that's B3. Okay, I think I want to push this, okay, because we've got it to 9s. Then I think I'm trying to push. Let me see. Oh, what is it?
Padre kept.
I'm trying to get stuff to process a little faster right now, so it'll go, so we can start running race, or at least get this, get them claiming and shit.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm working on that, guys.
Let's see. Honestly, I missed something. It's great that champion breeding doesn't necessarily bring out a champion horse. Otherwise, the game would be boring. Oh yeah, you should see the number of tappets that suck. I can't remember. I think I was talking to Padre about that today. Just like the usage of top five horses, like how many BPs folks actually spend on that particular sire to get the equivalent to like one graded win. I think it was like 30 or 40,000 BPs or something like that is what it actually averaged out to be. I don't think I told Padre that, but I was talking about it was that particular conversation with somebody the other day. But it's you got to, I mean, and it's not that they were all the tappets or high end sires were the high end horses were bad. It's just that there's a lot of variables that go into the game. There's skill that goes into the game. Some people are better at others at placing their horses, and that's ultimately what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, as well as, I mean, other horses have to, for every tap, if there's a flight line, there's a, no name ever. There's horses that are good, and,
Earthlight is a super
they got to do
sire.
well too.
Speaking of Earthlight, I have an Earthlight I can give away. It's called Earth Isn't Flat, and it's Earthlight by Invincible Spirit by Sunday Silence. So
Say, that reminds me, I've got some epicenters I need to give away too.
Shame on tappet hoarders. There it is. I will spin the wheel. Here we go. We're spinning the wheel for the Earthlight. Did you ever breed a horse for us to give away, Mike? Did we already do that?
Yeah, we already gave it away, I think, didn't we? The Frankenroads. Did I give that away?
No, we never gave it away. We're getting
Never
bad.
gave it away.
We're getting bad.
We talked about it. We'll give it away after this.
So this is Earthlight by what did I say? Bizalls, you win the Earthlight. Congratulations, sir.
Bizalls.
We got Earthlight by Invincible.
Oh my
Spirit
God, I'm
by
down to like 4
Sunset.
epicenters.
I know, we've been giving them away.
Shit, I'm afraid to even. I don't even want to give them away now. I want to keep them.
Hoard them.
I'll give away something else.
Spirit
I told him I would. We'll give away that.
Sunday Silence. Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I told him I'd give them away. So we've already got Frankenroads we got to give away, but I'll give away one more horse. Since I promised him I would, I'll give him something decent.
Yeah, somebody had actually also, I think it was Desperado. He was asking about, not asking, but he had made mention of was it Suave Richard in the chat today.
Smooth Dick.
Smooth Dick, baby. Let's get him. Name a horse. But Suave Richard, he somebody had made. Rob was asking about it, and I think I looked him up, or I looked up the progeny to see where the most talented, like what year the most talented horses were in, and I think it was like 15 out of the top 20 that are by Suave Dick.
Smooth Dick
are from this year.
Huh.
So that little bump we gave him, or that big bump we gave him, has worked out pretty nice for those who have bred him.
Big bump.
Big bumps.
Nutty bumps.
That's right. Give away IAI. Why are we giving away IAI? We always give away IAI.
I. I'm giving away an Ozzy song.
Little Ozzy Osbourne.
Dun 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 dun.
Snort some ants. That'll be the next stream.
Ant snorting. All right, let me see one thing I'm gonna do. I need to make sure that let me check out see if it moved on to the next part of the race carding, because I need to put one thing in there so I can get my test in tonight. This is important to me. Go ahead and spin the wheel for Frankenroads.
All right.
Haven't while I'm doing this.
Spin the damn wheel.
You don't have to.
Oh, that's all right. Frankenroads? You said it was Frankel by
Distorted Humor, I believe, by
Yep.
Rhodes. I've already dropped it in the chat a little earlier.
Yeah, we good. Got it. We are golden. Somebody's going to win this bitch. You breeding out of E-Test case or admin?
E-Test case.
Okay. JRM, you are the winner, sir.
Germ. Let's see.
Germ. Give him Aussies. Flightline by Flying Spur by Rhodes.
I think I've got that done, and then I think here I have to change this to
Hack wants to know what the prizes are for today. So the prizes are what they always are. You'll get to pick the breeding. Whoever wins the race will get to pick the breeding from second, third, fourth. First place we get 500 credits. Second place we get 400 credits. Third place we get 300 credits. Fourth place gets 200 credits, and fifth place gets 100 credits. I think is what we did last week.
Hmm.
Is that what
I
we did?
screwed something up.
I don't know.
I
We
don't
did
know.
something like that.
I
I
screwed
think we
something
did
up.
that. If we didn't, that's what we're doing this week. So you guys will get some more credits. Plus, we're giving away because we are testing some code here today. For
We
the
hope. If I
only
can
for the
fucking-
first 2 races that we. But did you already? Or you haven't processed them yet, right?
I hope not. What's the race ID? Do you remember? Do you have those? Here they are. No, send me
got
the
'em?
race ID again.
I'll send you the initial.
You did send me again. I don't fucking have them. I'm done.
There
618.
you go. We got.
We just read them out, whatever.
I got them in the Zoom private. Already
Oh, yeah.
parenthesized for you.
Thanks.
I wasn't looking that up or anything.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
No problem there, pal. Pally boy.
It's really nice of you there, pal.
Anytime there, sugar.
Sugar, bump, bump, bump. Well, you guys, I think Maya gotten lucky because, or no, actually, this is good because it has run the race, which it's processed the race already, which is good, but it hasn't sent it on to the next step, which is exactly the step I need to check for this. So again, we've got, there's going to be the first 2 races, the 3343022 and 3343024 are the original races. Those are actually going to be handled by a new process, and I'm going to have to run manually, and that's okay. But I just want to check and make sure that the stuff is working. And if it does work, then that's great. If not, you're still getting an extra 100. Everybody gets an extra 100 credits because I'm trying shit. But I'll try to fix it. If it doesn't, let us know as long as it's reasonable.
Yep.
As long as we have time. But I'm just warning everybody that if there's something a little wonky that happens, I apologize. But
So yeah,
we're getting there, man.
we are not gonna fix anything with those races unless they're just not showing up in past performances or something like that. That'll be the only fix that we do. We're not fixing
like points.
BPs. We're not fixing anything like that for those 2 races.
And they should work. I mean, the whole goal is to work.
Right. And if they don't work, there's 2 ways that this can go. It could either go in your favor in the sense that Mike literally jacked this up and it deposits a huge number of BPs in your stables, or it couldn't deposit. It may not deposit anything, or it may deposit the wrong amount, or whatever. Whatever it is, we're probably not going to fix it for these 2 races specifically. But you can tell us like, hey, this didn't work.
Please do tell us.
Yeah, please tell us if it didn't work, so that we can go ahead and fix it for the future for when we're ready to roll it out. So I just want to point that out.
If it gets to the point, I mean, the good news is I'm not even against if you can find a problem with it and it didn't work and you find a problem, I'm not even against giving you credits for it. A few extra, like a couple 100 credits for pointing it out to us. Yeah. But I won't be able to fix the points.
Yeah, I mean, we give I mean, we're giving an extra 100 credits for everybody in the races or everybody in the chat today.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. We're not against, I want to do what's right by you, but at the same time, we do have a bunch of horses in this race. And we gotta move forward. We got to test, but we can't. Testing requires a little bit of pain.
Indeed.
At times.
Gonna stub your toe every now and then.
That's right.
Kick the
you can't
damn
always.
dresser.
You can't always sue the manufacturer of the house because you stubbed your toe. So.
It's America. You sure as hell can.
America, you can sue for every damn thing.
Hell yeah.
It's the American way, man.
The
most litigious society in the fucking world. So let's see. Let me see what I got here. I'm still trying to find my
races should be open for claims. I think you got a few more minutes to claim if you haven't already. At least on the first.
Yeah, you got a few more on the first race, particular, or you got a few less on the first race.
Yeah, you got about 5 minutes for the Phillies, and then the other one is gonna. I think claims will end at 25.
Yeah, I promise I'll quit poking around as soon as I find this code again. But I know that I'm just sitting here looking like a fucking zoo.
You are golden.
Looking like a Jasper up in here.
Bill's over here watching the Trotters in Canada. He's keeping us posted. Who won, Bill?
The guy holding the beer in his hand.
My horse finished third. I bet him to win in place. What can I say?
Oh,
what can I say?
Close from last to third. Got beat about half a length. Little learn.
Okay.
Beer keg. Have I sued that lady that messed up?
I'm anxiously awaiting the maiden claimers that we're going to be watching soon.
Oh yeah, this is a big part of the game right here. We decided to go a little crazy with the maiden claimers this week. Figured we'd.
Trust me, I have raced a lot more maiden claimers than I have stakes horses, so I have an
Oh, this is right up your alley, then. Huh?
appreciation for them.
Right up your alley. I love it. Let's make sure that this is in the right place.
That's way too much for me to track, Taffy.
What?
How about before each race, people say what numbers they think are going to win? Closest gets 25 credits. That's way too much for me to track.
Yeah.
Sorry. As much as I would love to do something like that, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So we got, let's see. Beer Keg said, "Have you sued that lady who messed up your knee yet?" No, I signed a. What do they call those? A waiver. So if I get hurt, I can't actually sue anybody.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, and I'm sure you guys probably haven't heard the story. You probably have. Hell, we talk about everything, but I tore my knee doing jujitsu too. So there you go.
Yeah,
But that's been 8, 9 years ago, 10 years ago.
oddly enough, my knee was getting better. It was getting better really quick, and then I went today. I've been going all week, and I went today, and it just was not happy today. From the moment I woke up this morning, my knee was fucked for some reason. So,
And did it stop you from going to jujitsu?
No, it might tomorrow
See?
though. It may tomorrow because it fucking hurts right now.
Yeah, and that was the one thing, and I was telling Frank, it's when I fucked mine up, I literally I drug my leg around behind me. It was like a dead leg for like a month, and it's like literally when I didn't, I just laid in the bed for about a week, and I didn't even move it. I put it up on a pillow. It was the only thing that made it feel better. Kind of bent at a small angle, and it was finally got to the point where I started using the elliptical again, and thankfully because I guess it built up the muscle around it or whatever, but the meniscus is torn good. I ought to post it. My doctor says one of the best meniscus tears he's seen.
Oh,
He was really proud of me.
you fucking excel at everything you do, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Uh,
My wife may disagree, but that's beside the point. As far as everything else goes,
That's a different conversation on a.
did we give away the
stream.
Frankenroads yet?
Yeah, we gave it to JRM.
Okay, I'll go ahead and move that over.
I think that's
Sure.
that's the stable name that I have, or the master
All
that
right,
I have. So
we'll try to move it.
let's see. We got need the sign up sheet, exclamation point attendance, or wait for the bot to post it in the chat. It will be there. Let's see. You could do it as an entry like you do for the polls. Yeah, but I don't think I don't have it set to track the votes on the polls. All that's done anonymously.
JRM, your horse is on the way.
Lucky Rabbit in the house. Lucky Rabbi.
The Lucky Rabbit. Tricks are for kids, bitch.
Bill's watching Canadian races, listening to the stream, and keeping track of the chat. He's like a multimedia octopus. Oh, that's good.
His favorite porn, also.
Got it on VHS.
Oh, fuck. There's a skunk outside, and I've got the windows open. I gotta close this window. Oh, shit.
Yeah, sure. Blame the skunk, Mike. Here we go. We got... Did the races close? Yep, they both should have closed. You can make claims now, as far as I know. At least for one of them, you have about a minute left. The other one's still got 25 minutes. Give 300 credits extra to the person who claimed the winners. Somebody else said that. I'll wait for Mike to come back.
Be back in a second, guys.
Mike's going to be able to kill him a skunk. He might come back with a little skunk hat, or maybe a raccoon hat or something. Mike's coming back with something special. Give 300 credits extra to the person who claimed the winners. That's I'd have to look it up though. That would be time consuming. So we'll see. Maybe if Mike says okay, then maybe I'll do it. I just have to. It's just one more thing I have to look up.
Up there? What y'all doing up there?
Mike's coming back with a story. DerbyFever, it's the weather. It might be the weather.
It would happen to do with you all like burning the skunk up there, wouldn't it?
Welcome to getting old, dude. I tore my ACL when I was 28. I can go through all the injuries one day. We'll have a medical stream one day. We can all talk about our problems.
Love you.
Here we go. Saxophone Joey B. What did you miss tonight? You missed us get attacked by bots.
All right, I'm back.
Bill went on a rant about... What did you go on a rant about, Bill? The BPs, right? Oh, the travel cost is what Bill got pissed off about.
All lathered up.
Yep, we got Bill all lathered up on and upset about the travel cost and possibly changing that. We're not. It was just a conversation, but that's what you missed. So Mike, they said we should give an extra 300 credits to the person who claims the winners.
I don't care. I mean, if you're up for it, I don't mind.
Oh, now you put the ball back in my court, you son of a bitch. I was relying on you for the no. I'll do it, but I'm not giving 300 credits. I will give you an extra 100 credits.
All right, that's fair.
300's a little steep.
It is.
Especially since we're already giving 6.
Of course, you know what? I mean, the way to look at it, though, they're fucking spending 200 points to get them.
Yeah, but, is 300 credits really worth that many BPs? 300 credits is worth 100 BPs?
Yeah, but there's also going to be people claiming losers, too.
That's also true.
So yeah, I mean, it's
right,
not.
Right. You convinced me.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you want to take the risk, it's a pretty worthy risk.
You get an extra 300 credits if you claim the winner.
Yeah. So
also,
see, I talked Frank into it.
Also, not if you put a claim in on the winner, but if you
you
actually
have to claim
win
the winner.
300 credits. This is gonna be fun. Let me write that down. At least I'm not drunk.
Yeah, you guys made a mistake because you guys could lie to us tomorrow, but we're too sober tonight for that shit. So we're gonna actually have good notes and shit.
Whoever wins the claim of the winner. So that probably won't be something we announce tonight, by the way, unless people are. I mean, I guess we could announce it because it'll happen instantaneously, right?
Yeah, I mean they'll know.
Well, yeah, we'll know.
You know what? Why don't you go look yourselves? We may not announce it in the stream, but you'll know, and you go look at it, and we'll just send the credits directly to the stable that wins.
Well, we'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not worried about when we do it. I just didn't know.
So you'll figure it out tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to brag about it in the chat, go right ahead.
Indeed. Nobody gives a shit about that. Let's see. Bill's anniversary and 2 others have really bad knees. Yep. That about sums up this stream, CB. Or the adult entertainment analysis. Yes, we determined that Bill still uses VHSs and magazines for his adult entertainment. Mike is a little bit more modern. And I did not announce. Mike needs a dog to blame it. Yep, Mike needs a dog to blame the skunk. The skunk stink.
I've got 3 dead guinea pigs in the side yard. So.
Oh, fantastic. Someone's smoking weed outside the house?
Yeah. It's that kind of neighborhood.
Let's see. 100 credits. Are you out of your mind? I don't know. I thought 100 credits was generous, but we already upped it to 300. Claim the ones you think will win. That's the best I can tell you.
Yeah, I mean, there's no shame if don't claim it if you don't want it. It's a perk. It's not one of those things you have to chase. So it's just a perk.
What is the flavor of the month? Oh, that's not at me. That was at somebody else. See, getting caught up here. Oh yeah, Janine, I need you. You definitely gotta type all this shit out. I'll take care of you, as I always do.
Got him. All right, so yeah, we're getting closing in on race closing time here in a few minutes, boys.
Dunville said, "My rule book for the stream is 8 inches thick. It's getting there. It's getting there. I got to write all this shit down. You guys have no idea how long the notepad is."
I will tell you guys, if you don't mind. I do know that there's going to be 4 races. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 races. So the 33-43-022 is going to close at 22:15. I guess it's 10:15. But we won't announce that until probably the 7th or 8th race because I want to try to process it with the new processing. So I'd like to wait. So we'll have announced the 3 races. 3 races for the first race, 3 races for the second race. We'll come back and announce those last 2, kind of the first races.
So we're gonna skip
the 22 and 24.
Okay. I was just making sure we're gonna skip 22 and 24.
Yeah, we'll skip 22 and 24 because I need to process those, out of order.
Yep. So the claim part for the first set of races should have ended already.
And the good thing about processing those late is that technically, since the race won't be finalized, I think you guys can keep claiming until the race is finalized, right?
Until it's final, yeah. Until it moves
Yeah, so
from close to run.
yeah, so you guys technically you guys can keep claiming in those first two races, 22 and 24, which will give you the, um you can keep claiming in those leagues or whatever.
Oh, Twitch. There we go.
Which
So we're skipping. So 76 I can do.
74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79.
I just can't do 24 and 22.
Right. We're going to hold off on those for a minute.
All right, so 24 is there. 74, 75, 78, 770. That's not a Twitch race. 78, 75, 74, 24. Okay, so that's where that cuts. Did I miss one? I probably did. I did. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so I guess we could try to... Oh, actually, I don't have it as processed yet. I don't have any of them as processed. That's 1015. Da, 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 da.
I need to breed this horse too.
1015. 10:35. Oh, so the runtime is actually not going to push until 10:15. So you actually got a couple minutes. I don't know if you pushed it. Oh, you did push it back, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it ended at 05. That's my stupidity. Mike is testing the processing of the races on the new code that for that new infrastructure.
Yeah. So the 22 and 24 is going to be on the new code processing. This should work, but hopefully. I think it came close to working last time. We just had a couple of problems, hiccups. I think that have been resolved. One of them had to do with horses, like when they came back, their train date was like 99, 12/31, which screwed up some calendars. And then also, I think some people said that their horse was still shown as running, even though it wasn't. So hopefully those are fixed with this update. If not, the good news is that that's why we'll do it for two races.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have to do this for 80 horses or
Plus,
whatever. I mean,
yeah, I think the other issue was that we had where it didn't actually write in the past performances for like the big grid.
Right. I guess we'll find out if that's going to be the case.
Indeed, we will.
I don't remember. I do need to get the belly.
All right, so Beer Keg wants to know who our favorite entertainer is for all three of us. So, Bill, we'll start with you. Who's your favorite entertainer? I think Bill's betting right now. I'm gonna go with the Trotters. Bill, who's your favorite entertainer right now?
Taylor Tomlinson.
Taylor Tomlinson. All right. Magoo is Stormy Daniels. Mike, who's yours?
I don't know. Whoever's at the top of the page.
It's a good answer, I guess. I like how next bonus named a comedian. I don't know, man. I don't really know if I have.
I guess technically he did ask for entertainer. I just knew it was Beer Keg, so I knew where his mind was.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna disappoint him, or maybe I'll make him happy. I don't know. There's a comedian. His name is Ian Bagg. I thought he was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So I mean, if we're looking for entertainers, I will say that Nate Bargatze's good, but I'm not a big Nate Bargatze fan, but he's good. I like Bill Burr a lot. Bill Burr's hilarious.
Bill Burr's good too.
Bill Burr is really good. Yeah, I think if Bill Burr always cracks me up in whatever he does, so I would go Bill Burr.
This is a far cry from the wholesome Rudolph stream. Listen, you guys shit all over me for the Rudolph stream. I got a lot of flack for that stream. I'm just saying.
If you're looking at my favorite entertainer overall, it would probably be I would go with Timothy Oliphant. Why not?
He's pretty good. He's not bad. He's got a bunch of good movies.
Damn fine looking man too.
Prettiest damn man I ever saw.
Man, pretty close.
Don't need any. I'm ecstatic 24/7.
All right, so we have some races run if we want to go with them. It's up to you.
Yeah, let me refresh here so I can get the 3D. California there. Oh, no, I want claim only because I don't want to be looking for races for days.
So it is the 79, 77, and 76, I think.
Yeah, I got 76 ready to roll.
All right. You want to try this with Bill?
Yeah, we'll try it with Bill. Let's see what I can do here. All right, Bill.
All right.
This is gonna get a little weird looking here, guys.
It may be a little jumpy, but it'll be in real time at least this way. About ready to find out.
Bill, can you see my screen on the chat here?
Yes. Yeah.
You see the horse?
Not right now. Now I do. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna press the button right now.
Hold on just a second.
Enough about Roots again.
I can't read what it says though. Don't go away. We're gonna have an equipment adjustment. We'll have a start in a minute.
An equipment adjustment. Blinkers on.
Okay.
Old Dads was a good movie. All right, you ready?
Yep.
There we go. We calling a race in 3, 2, 1. Should be off. Now they're running. Yeah, there they go. Did it go off for you, Bill?
They're off.
Oh, okay, there you go.
This is a great call.
The herky jerky, but
in a Tessa, number 2 is on the inside, has a short lead over Hot Rob Lute. Then it's Dante Maximus, St. Junior, Not an Aussie, Weatherly, and Nacho Wowet. They're racing up the backstretch, and Boss, whatever the fuck that says, is now getting the lead. Hot Rob Lute moving up second, and now they're around the far turn. That's why are the numbers changing all the time? Okay. Inatessa has the lead. Hot Rob Lute is racing second, followed by St. Junior and Lost something. Dante Maximus. And they turn for home. They're in the lane. It's Hot Rob Lute getting the lead on the outside. And he's moving like a tremendous machine. St. Junior, though, between horses now takes the lead, and Hot Rob Lute's back to second. That's St. Junior in front. St. Junior in front.
Good job, Bill. That was good. That was the
very nice.
The cutout. We had a couple of cutouts with the audio.
Okay, I'll turn it over to the pros now. Thank you, guys.
It was awesome because it like left us lying in wait. Like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
What's up? What's that happen?
We got St. Junior. Shit. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
St. Junior shit.
So St. Junior wins. That was from Hypothetical was the owner. Hypothetical was Super Taffy. She won with Cat Jr., Bernardini, and Dubawi.
Probably going to get claimed with that. Cat Jr., maybe not. It got claimed?
Yeah.
Right,
we got Hot Rod Loot finished second, which was Hot Rod Charlie, Midnight Loot Woodman. Not some bad. There's some pretty good stuff there. BK's Potbelly, Global Response, Shamardal, Awesome Again. Also a couple of good picks. And Inatessa, which was Waiting, A Fleet Alex, and Polish Numbers. There's some good back end stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Not some. I mean, there's a couple of good front end or good sires too.
And people came with some heat.
He did. Super Taffy wins the first one. Congratulations, Super Taffy. I think I need to stop sharing that. There we go.
So what are the? I know that she gets the breeding. Are we still giving credits down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or first, second, third, fourth? Okay, I just wanted to check.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth. I think, right? Or was it fourth?
Yeah, I think it's through 500, 400, 300, 200, 100.
Yeah,
that it?
That was it.
Okay, so through 5. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, if you drop it in the chat or in the private Zoom, I'll check it out. But,
all right, you get the next one.
All righty.
Why is this still showing? For some reason, it's just showing Bill's face. I don't know why, but I feel like we're just gonna.
It's a beautiful face.
We're just gonna leave him right here in the center.
Gorgeous. And there's a horse named Goddamn Rhodes.
Oh, now it's Mike. All right. Let me know when
We
you're
got.
ready.
Let me see. Yeah, we got. All right. Yeah, you count her down.
3, 2, 1, button.
And they're off here in the Twitch race with a bunch of $50,000 claimers and people trying to win credits at our expense. Out for the lead, Stormy Loot, me v the Dragon, Goddamn Rose, Masera, Pat, No for All, Colin Ga, Strictly Dialed In, Kato Jr., Beer Cash, Dante, Silver Idol, Why Not Mano, Backstride, Belmont Baby, Guy Ear, the Cheese Horse, Rape, Ariana, and Vice Groped. Okay, Stormy Loot out on the lead. Me, still fighting the dragon. Masera Pat moving like a busted ass machine. Goddamn Rose in 4th place. No for all Colasina. Oh, we've got some horses coming up from the back. No for all's making a move, but we still have Stormy Loot out on the lead with still quite a ways to go. Me v the Dragon. Goddamn Rhodes is really goddamning the place up. Banks Drive moving pretty well now, as is Frappe Adrian, who is out here. Banks Drives on the outside. I don't think he's going to get enough room, but he's coming like a fucking house of fire. Frappe Adrian is also, but Stormy Loot holding on, coming very far outside Banks Drive, but Stormy Loot takes it. Me, the Dragon, and Banks Drive for 3rd.
Fantastic.
Fantastic
this all. All right, Stormy Loot was YD Racing, who's Dingo. Congratulations, Dingo. You are the winner, sir. And you used Midnight Loot, Stormy Atlantic, and Elusive Quality. Pretty good. We got Me v the Dragon, which was Hinsdale. Finished 2nd with Spin Round. Me v the Dragon is Hallowed Crown, AP Indy, Awesome again. We got Banks Drive, which was Maddie. It was Warrant De Jure, Spinning World. And then we got Frappe Ariane, which was Beer Keg with Airstrike, Darcy Brahma, and Empire Maker.
I haven't heard of Spinning World in a minute. That throws me back.
Now you got
throws me back a ways.
Now you got him.
Got him.
All right, next race.
It's the Shiros, Frank?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, let's do it.
I'll take it.
I'll do it.
Exit, minimize video. I don't want to lose the whole thing, though. There we go.
Sure you do.
What the fuck? Why is this whole thing
What
there?
tarnation?
What?
Why am I the only one showing up?
What in the actual fuck? All right, so here we go. I'll call this one. We got... I don't need
Mike's just stuck up here in the corner.
Yep, we're just going to watch Mike's face as I do the call.
Put baby in the corner. I'm going to make some facial effects as I'm watching this race, I guess.
And they're off. We got Leaving Hungry wins the break with Spitney Beers in 2nd. That's a good name. Pink's Prayers in 3rd. Dante Roaster 4th. Claim Me 2 5th. La Violinista. Violin. I don't fucking know you guys with these damn names. Illicit Tales. Bisuteria, Candy Keg, Victory Morris, Bite Me Chips, Ford Tex, Stone, Chessie Jane, Saint MMM, Molly, Danger Girl, something or other. Dismember Card is at the back of the pack. We got Leaving Hungry, taking them around on the rail with Spitney Beers starting to challenge now, and Pink's Prayers moved up a little bit. We got Dante Roadsters in behind them. La Violinista is moving up with Illicit Tales. Still a lot to do for these horses at the back here. I don't see Molly, Ewan, Danger Girl doing much, but we got 3 at the top here with Pig's Prayer, Leaving Hungry, and Spitney Beers in the stretch. That name's fun. We got Pig's Prayer trying to desperately hold on from a late charging Vortex Stone, and Chessie Jane on the outside. We got Illicit Tales now challenging.
This is a race,
Chessie
buddy.
Jane, Vortex
Jesus
Stones,
Christ, what's going on in this race?
Tales. There it is. Chessie Jane, Vortex Stone, Illicit Tales. Very good, very good. Chessie
59 to
Jane.
1, $59 there.
Yeah, 25 to 1. We got Gremlin who won that one. Gremlin 8, which I think is Ratbeard. Not mistaken. Chessie Jane was Chess Chief, Mr. Speaker, Pioneer of the Nile.
I bet nobody claimed Chessie Jane.
Nobody claimed Chessie Jane. Vortex Stone.
No winners for you.
Tapiture, Birdstone, Woodman. There you go. There's a nice little one.
That is a nice one.
Did anybody claim that one? Nobody claimed
I
that
bet
one
you
either.
they did.
Nope. Illicit Tales. This one got claimed. Tale of Akadi, Distorted Humor, and Tap It. There we go. That was D. Sanders, which I think... I don't know. Is that ASR? Yeah, that was ASR. D. Sanders claimed. Pink's Prayer. Van Bruh. Spitestown.
Damn, bruh.
Van Bruh. Aussie Sire. Out of Spitestown in crypto clearance. That was Mr. Pink claimed. And then La Violinista, which was Hack. Was What Now, Gone West, and Awesome Again. Man, you guys really brought the breeding game here.
Yeah, they bring the lumber.
All right, so that was... We did 4 races there, right? Or 3 races?
So we're still waiting on the other races. We
Yep.
got a few more minutes for them to close, about 7 minutes.
Okay. Did you process the first one or no?
I didn't. I can't. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and I was going to process them both together, but let's go ahead and if I can process the first one, we'll go ahead and process the first one just because it shouldn't matter. It should handle. You know what? Let's wait. I'm going to change my mind. I want 2 to process at the same time. They technically shouldn't matter.
We'll spin the damn wheel. How about
Let's
that?
do it. I've got a horse. If you want to give it away.
We got Lucky Rabbi and Cashborn who I can add on here now. Well, actually, I added Cashborn. I felt bad and actually added him.
I felt bad.
I added him.
You're
I added him
nice.
a couple spins ago, I think.
You're nice. You're nice. Let me tell you who I've got here to give away. I've got us another banger.
All right.
It's not a bad horse. Hey, you know what? I've been giving away good top end stuff, and I've been giving away the opportunity to win. Now, this horse here, you can't really win anything with, but it is one of my favorite breedings, or not really, but it's one of the ones I give away the most. I've got you guys an Epicenter horse.
All right.
That's right.
Is it what's it bred with?
The rest of it, let me check out. I will send it. I'll drop it in the chat. Stables,
Actually,
all horses.
I guess
The name of the horse is Center of the Street. The horse is an Epicenter by Street Cry by Dynaformer.
Ooh.
So it may turn out to be a decent little horse.
There's nothing wrong with that, boy.
No, I mean if you're gonna play with Epicenter, you may as well play with Epicenter. So let me see what I got here. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. This is who I'm giving away, folks.
I like it a lot. Here we
Somebody, please, for the love of God, get 3 zeros and win all the extra 2,500.
No, the 3 zeros was they get to pick a breeding of their choice, I think.
Oh, you're right. Whatever we said we give away, we give away.
Dunville.
425.
Add it to the rule book.
Hell, I'll give them the choice if they'd rather have 2,500 credits.
Spitney
Probably
Beers.
better.
I love that Spitney Beers name. That was a good name. All right, we're spinning the wheel. Spinning. Ivan is the winner. Congratulations, Ivan. You win the Epicenter Street Cry.
With a 0-2. Not quite the bonus, but get close.
Very nice. Very nice. I'll give some away too since we have a few minutes and we got time to kill.
All right. Oh, and so what's Ivan Ivani Mill? Okay, I thought that's it.
Ivan Yamil.
Ivan Yamil.
Yamil. Bill, you want to give away another Sire Share? You give anything away you want, Bill. You can give away a Sire Share, a Damn Sire, a DDS, a winning ticket.
A 1978 Playboy September edition. Slightly used. I told you guys the Playboy story. I know I've told that on stream, right?
Probably. It sounds
Yeah.
vaguely familiar. We're going to. I'm going to give away.
I'll just. Yeah.
We'll do 2 spins. We'll do Good Magic and Zarak.
Let's see what we got here.
So this one, the first one's going to be for Good Magic. Good Magic, ladies and gentlemen. Good Magic.
Good Magic.
Bill froze. Yeah, I know he froze. He's back though now, I think. Right, Bill? You're here with us? Maybe not. Croft, congratulations, Croft. You got it, man. You won Good Magic.
That epicenter horse has been transferred. So all the horses that I bred are transferred, Frank.
Okay, that was Ivan's horse, right?
Yep. He good.
So you transferred Ivan's horse and the Frankel.
I did the other way.
Yeah, I got the other
Okay,
one
good.
already done. That was the
Okay, yep.
sideline.
Transferred them all.
Bill's eyes are moving. I don't know. I keep looking away every time. Every time I look away, it looks like he's frozen on my screen. Bill, go ahead and choose. Oh, I gotta do the Zorak. So we're gonna do this.
Did you breed a horse named Earth Isn't Flat in the E-test case? What does that mean?
No, I did that one.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't recognize that.
Exclamation point joint for Zorak. Yeah, Earth Isn't Flat. I actually gave away already. I think.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave it. Bazal's one Earth Isn't Flat.
Next paycheck, since you fucking love Coke so much, put your money into Coca-Cola stock. Okay? You love
Kids are back here fighting.
I hear it.
They're not fighting. They're raising a ruckus.
I was
They're
gonna
not really
ask
fighting.
you to turn the camera here in a second. This sounded like it was getting aggressive.
No, my son's like me. He likes to like act like things are like really like a big deal and they're not. So he likes to like make everything overblown and joke about it. So
Right.
most other people in the family don't find it as humorous as we do. Let's put it that way.
Oh, if you heard me and my dad talk to one another, you'd think we hate each other. Wrathbeard wins the Zorak. Congratulations, sir. All right, Bill, we need you to pick some sire shares.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you want to give away? The pin.
let's give away a See the Stars.
Okay.
Okay, let's get it.
No shame in that.
See the stars. We actually don't give him away very much.
We don't.
I
And
don't
he's
know
pretty
why.
good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
he's not bad. We're spinning the wheel for See the Stars. Wrathbeard owns the raffle. Yeah, Wrathbeard's done pretty well tonight. He's won 3 times. Once on the raffle, twice on the spin wheel. Or no, I wrote him down for the same prize twice. Never mind.
I think he may have won a race.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
Gremlin,
he did win a
maybe?
race. Yeah, he won a race.
Yeah. So yeah, he's winning all over the place.
Hippica wins the See the Stars. Congratulations, Hippica. All right. Courtesy of Bill. All right, there.
1 minute. 1 minute to post.
1 minute to post. Felicidades. Yes. Let's see. We'll give away. You know what? Because I was talking about him earlier. We're gonna give away Suave Richard here, and you know what we're gonna do?
Suave Richard, Smooth Johnson.
Insert adjective or noun, rather, not adjective. Smooth was the adjective. I'm gonna go ahead and do a raffle. Exclamation point! Join. Get in there for Smooth Dick if you want it. If you want it, that's what you're gonna get. You got to join to get the Smooth Dick. That's the way it works. I see a lot of people joining. A lot of you folks.
On joining.
A lot of you folks are here.
Good, yeah. We've got a full house tonight.
Yeah, we've been pretty packed here. About 50 people.
You know what? I mean, and I know we don't talk about this enough, but I'm not drunk even, so I'm going to say this sincerely. I'm not just bullshitting you. Is that yeah, it's like I was out on like I forget Threads or one of those fucking bullshit sites, and somebody was like talking about their stream, and they're talking about being a professional streamer and a professional, and I was like, man, I bet they get a lot, and they like their fucking Twitch streams get like 7 views and shit. I'm like, man, maybe I don't get a real job. But I'm just, I mean, the thing is like we're sitting here a lot of times. I mean, a bad night for us is 38 people, and that's a bad night. I mean, you guys show up, you participate, and I mean, I think we do better. I bet you we're doing better than at least 90% of the streams out there.
We probably do pretty good, all things considered. I mean, we have a loyal fan base.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're not picking anybody new up all that much, but I think that's because we don't actually advertise it. Number one, and
it's okay.
It's not a bad thing. So yeah, so Bizals comes through, wins himself a smooth dick. Congratulations. You win on the raffle. So yeah, there's that.
I bet you those races are probably close to processing.
Let's go take a look.
Let's take a peek, shall we? Yes, they are done.
Take a peek.
And then we'll run them, and then I'll run the other ones, and we'll see what happens. Actually, I could go ahead and process the other ones while you're. I'll let. When you call a race here in a minute, Frank, I'll process the other ones.
All right.
You can process. You can do this race, or I can do this race, and then I can process in between.
No, I'll do it if you want to process. So we stopped. We didn't do 24, which means that we need to start at 74. All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start processing these races.
All right. You go ahead and process, and I'll call them. Just let me know whenever you're done. I'll call them up until.
It won't take long. It shouldn't take long. I'm gonna run the stuff one at a time, just because I want to make sure that it's running good.
All right. So we're gonna call this next one here. Hopefully, you guys didn't fuck with me too bad as far as the names are concerned.
I hope they did.
They're more fun to say drunk, though. I will say that.
They are.
Junior Samples. I'm guessing that's a Taffy horse. Takes the lead, wins the break. Next to Classic B cards. St. Big is in third. Dante Solheim fourth. Twitch Fist fifth. Zombie Art sixth. Oh Milo seventh. Mike's hit shirt eighth. Ready to draft ninth. Rhodes is gold 10th. Cash Banker, for fuck's sake, claim me. Hockey and curling. Casquete Papa. Gambuzia round out the pack here as they're almost halfway. They hit the turn. Junior Samples got that lead by about a length. St. Big just made a big move to get up there. St. Big is now challenging Junior Samples. Bigums. We got St. Big, who's now taking the lead with Dante Solheim moving up to third from Junior Samples. Twitch Fist has now moved to third with Rhodes' Gold is coming. Rhodes' Gold.
Am I gonna have to give away some fucking credits here?
Rhodes' Gold is moving. You might be in trouble. I think St. Big's got it, though. St. Big's is out in front. Rhodes is, I don't know, a little half furlong to go. Yeah, it's going to be St. Big, Rhodes' Gold. Twitch Fist is in third, trying to desperately hang on. I think Twitch Fist got third. But St. Big, Rhodes is Gold, and Twitch
Ruin the feel-good story of the night.
I know. We almost had one, man. We almost had one. St. Big was hypothetical, which was Super Taffy. Congratulations. Super Taffy wins. Rhodes is gold. Oh, no, hold on. Did Super Taffy claim that? No, that was the winner. Sorry, Super Taffy won the race. I didn't see if anybody claimed it. Somebody claimed it. I don't know who 0 past midnight is, but they claimed it. Rhodes is gold. We got Jacito, Rhodes, and Sovereign Dancer. Oh, he ran an 82.
Rhodes is gold.
Yeah. Twitch Fist, which was Hack. That was Iron Fist, Pioneer of the Nile, Stormcat. We got Gambuzia finished fourth, which was Oak Ridge, I think. Gradar, Hard Spun, not Hard Run, and Candy Ride. And then we got Ready to Draft, which was Pascal, who was Aloha West, More Than Ready, and Giants Causeway. All right, some fun choices there.
It looks like we've got those races I was trying to process. So I think we can move forward with some fun stuff.
You want
I can.
You want me to pull one up and you can call it?
Yeah, why not? Let's see if it broke the fucking world. We're about ready to find out. I think it worked last time, so we'll pull it up. No, I'll call it if you want.
Yeah,
Send me the link when you get a chance.
Drop it in here.
It's hot.
Oh, Rathbeard apparently won the claim again. So Rathbeard's cleaning up.
Cleaning up. He's spending points though.
Yeah, the claims I gotta look up at the end. You guys can talk about the claims in the chat if you want, but I gotta look it up after we.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, button.
Button. Wait a minute, we've already run this race.
We did? Did I grab the wrong one?
This is Chesney Jane and.
Is it?
Yes, spitting the beers.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Let's try that again. Which one did I just grab? Did I grab 79?
Yeah.
Oh, you dummy. Hold on
You
a
big
sec.
dummy.
You big dodo. Not paying attention. Date list, California. Twitch. This is 76. 22 was one of them, right?
22 and 24, yeah.
Try this one. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh. Or show you that is definitely 22. So let me go over here onto the screen. And I'm going to try to make it more straight on camera, but I'm going to be watching the race on the screen. So,
Yay, number one.
All right.
Bill's
That's
anniversary.
correct.
That's a great name. There it is.
Nice. All right. So that's the one Bill's going to be cheering for. Me, I'm going to cheer against it. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
3,
copy, dude.
2, 1, button.
And they're off out to an early lead. Aloha, Pat, Magic Voyage, a crying claim, Global Spit Roast, Dante, Stay on Nile, Cadena de Custodia, Bill's anniversary still hanging around, Regalada Nippona, who'd you buy? White in the middle, Perfumania, Ransom Ticket, Kiss the Cash sounds disgusting, Juice Me Mike, that sounds even more disgusting. Sheep that ass and a Magic Void still out on the lead. Aloha Pat actually was on the lead now in second. The Global Spit Roast, as disgusting as it sounds, he's coming out of the outside, making a move. Dante, Stay on Nile. A crying claim, Cadena de Castilla. We do have some horses coming from the back. Avor La Hercule making a move here. Also along the inside, it looks like is that Bill's anniversary coming
Bill's
up?
Anniversary.
We do still have the Global Spit Roast. Aloha Pat is like taking the lead and moving behind, coming between horses. The Bill's anniversary. The odds on chat room favorite, but no, I don't think he's gonna make it. It does look like the Global Spit Roast has it, trying to ruin Bill's anniversary. Is quite in middle out in third place, but Bill's anniversary gonna hold on for second. The Global Spit Roast with the win. Quite in middle third.
Here it is. There it is. Mr. Bill, congratulations on the second place finish. We got Global Spit Roast, who was Bizalls. And he won with Global Campaign, Union Rags, and Distorted Humor. Congratulations, Bizalls. Bill's anniversary was Whitmore, which I believe was CV Bear, which was Bocephus, Foghorn, and Indian Charlie. You almost had it.
Oh, Foghorn almost coming through. Oh, that would have been a double whammy, getting Bill's anniversary and a Foghorn all in the Slapfeld swoop.
We would have got a rigged.
I'd have lost my fucking shit. It would have been the best day ever.
We got Midshipman, Flatter, Quiet American, which was Amir. Then we got Perfumania, which was V-Man, who went Mow and Go, Tonalist, and Giants Causeway.
We're getting closer with these Rose and Foghorns. These claims give us a chance to get these in the. I think when it's like the maiden specials, it's a little tougher, but the claims.
Oh yeah, you got a real shot in the claims.
Yeah.
We got Looking Cool. I'll have another more than ready for Avora Lyar Cool. I don't know. That's fucking Canadian. I can't speak the Canadian.
Come on, buddy.
What's that all about?
Yeah.
You want to take this
Come
outside?
on, buddy. Whatever you tell me to do, man, I am doing it. doing it well.
Get out of here, fucking bot.
Represent
Jesus.
Queens. I was raised out in Brooklyn.
Ban.
Eat.
All right. So, I think I gotta go down to the next set of races, which is I did that one.
We haven't done 24 yet, I don't think.
No, this is 24.
Okay.
But I did the one after 24, so I gotta pay attention. You want to call it, or you want me to?
You can call it. I'll call the next one. How's that?
Fantastic.
Yeah, this is the big boy. So if this is the one I got to make sure works. So I'll watch it in with intently.
Oh, here we go. Good use of your adjectives. All right. All right.
I have the best words.
You're a wordsmith. There we go. We got they're off with nice gold pat, be me, mouth service, Saint Markin, to pay a porn star, monster move, Jimmy Two Gun, KLW news fan, license to drive, Dante Swansea, Muda picks, Mr. Poetic, suck on cards, foul race, chat de surf, and cash acknowledgement is at the back of the pack. Be me is out in front with mouth service, nice gold pat, and Saint Marking. To pay a porn star is in back behind them with monster move. We're kind of moving in pairs here. We got Be Me at the halfway point. St. Martin starting to move on up. The one, Dante Swansea's moving up on the rail. Anybody coming from the outside? Doesn't really look like it. But it looks like it's Be Me and Saint Marking right now. These two are starting to pull away from the pack. Got Dante Swansea trying to keep up. We got Be Me still there. Anybody going to challenge besides St.
We got some
Marking?
horses
There we
coming
go.
back here.
St. Marking's coming now. There we go. Now he's picked up his feet. St. Marking has moved by Be Me with Dante Swansea in third. KLW News Fan is in fourth. This race is not as nearly as interesting as the last one I called. We got St. Marking, Be Me, Dante Swansea with license to drive and KLW News Fan. All right. Everything processed okay with the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
St. Marking is Taffy.
Again?
Taffy wins again.
Crushing it.
That's
She's
what-
putting some good breedings out here, though. She's like 6 and 7 to 1. She ain't playing around.
She got Marking, Gone West, and Monjou.
Yeah, she didn't play around.
Got a 79 speed fig as well. And then we got Rancho finished second with Be Me, B Jersey, Golden Sense, Unbridled. So that's a pretty good one, too. All right. We got Dante Swansea, which was Bumblebo 6, Bayern, Touch Gold, Unbridled. I don't know who this is. That was Kim. Finished third. License to Drive was V-Stars. Oh, we said no geldings, though, so sorry, buddy. No geldings means no prize. But that was you'll get to choose. Whoever won the race gets to choose from Mo Forza, Bodemeister, and Bernardini.
So we'll bump it down to second and fifth and sixth gets the 2 and the 1.
Okay. So Janine, make note, KLW News Fan, which is Taiba, Dreyfong, Corinthian, and that was Suev Stables, which is J. Rodney G. And then sixth would have been Borrowed 9, which was Jimmy Two Gun. Let me get you the stable here. Borrowed 9 is 10 point. Jimmy Two Gun was Jimmy Creed, Gunrunner, and Ghost Sapper. So
Shit.
yeah, not that they get to choose the breeding from that, but it was some good stuff in there. Some good stuff. Suck on Cards is auction bound. I expect. Yeah, I'm on.
All right, so let me ask then. I guess I'll do the next race. How many races we got left? 2 or 1?
2, I think.
2. Okay. Well, I'll do the next race in either Saul Rosenberg or Harry Carey. So.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you do that because I gotta take a piss. But let me get
right.
this set up for us, and we'll go from there.
All right.
There we go. There's that.
Just send me the link when you get a chance.
There's your link, sir.
Get ready. And I'm just gonna put it up over here.
Mule Skin Cowboy. All right. Try it in a small town. Fantastic.
Oh yes, that's my horse. That's gotta have a roads report. If you get Outflanker by Rhodes or by Foghorn by Rhodes and all 3 of those are the same breeding, that's like the ultra breeding. So somebody's gonna win with that. All right.
You ready?
So yeah, to be
All right,
good.
3, 2, 1, button.
Button. And and they're off. Out to an early lead is Simplex. Leave the bits on is around Rainbow Pat. Oh, he's close. He's causing trouble up front. He's a real rebel rouser. Dante C Delta in fourth. Don't expect a lot. Oh, I never do. Nothing ever breaks for me. Nothing. It's always just so bad. The primitive vampire. Most vampires I would think are primitive. They're just so old and dusty, and they bite people. I don't like that. Try it in a small town. Yosi Awesome is also there. Holiday on Ice. Berserk God. It's a public joke. Everyone calls me that. Control Mental. Muleskin Cowboy. Thousand Toads. Oh, that's so many frogs. Release the duck and something that looks like a very dirty word. The Simplex is out on front. Oh, that sounds like a really problem. I had to see the doctor about that before. Leave the bits on in second. Rainbow Pat. A primitive vampire. He's so old, but he's so good. Berserk God, Yosi Awesome. Don't expect a lot. Try it in a small town is falling. Thousand toads. Oh, so many toads jumping so fast everywhere. But no, it looks like the primitive vampire. Oh no, Berserk. Oh, it's so Berserk. He passed this old vampire. And he's gonna put him in his coffin. Oh, Yosi Awesome looks like he may come up for third. Another horse. So many thousand toes. So many toes. But the Berserk God, the primitive vampire. Oh, Yosi Awesome for third place. So we'll wait for Frank to come back so he can see the horses. I don't do so good on reading horses.
I'm back.
There he is.
I hear you going off, Saul. All right. We got Berserk God, 2-year-old claim 0. That's 10 point. He wins using Annapolis Street Cry, Carleone. And then we got Primitive Vampire, which is Amir. Man, Amir's finished second like 3 times tonight. I got I'll Have Another More Than Ready in Dixieland Band. Got Yosi Awesome, which was Aiken Medician Pivotal, and that was Epping, who is Smitty. And then we got Thousand Toads, which was 1,000 Words, Wooten Bassett, and Quality Road. And that was Caveman 3, who was Bazals. And then we also got V-Man, who got Simplex in the 5th spot, which was Simplification, Good Magic, and Unbridled Song. Congrats, winners. All right, last race. Sorry, that's not where I needed to go.
That's not right.
That's not it. Taffy's having a day, man. Taffy's kicking some ass right now, so.
Rathbeard's having a day. Taffy's having a day. So many days.
Indeed, lots of days today. What the hell?
What?
What are the names of the horses? Here we go. I'm going to read this one. All right. They are off. We got Boss Pat, who was out in front with What the Hell Is It? Special Height, St. Patriot, Bred Today, Malibu Persuasion. Bitter Candy just moved up in front of Rambalrus. Zathor looking at Frank. Contratto Leonino, Rollback. Dante on Saturday, Intern Dancer, followed by Frankie Nude Nut at the back of the pack. We got Boss Pat out in front.
He's coming from behind.
Frankie Nude Nut is bringing up the rear. We got What the Hell Is It in second. Special Height is now moved to second. St. Patriots battling on in fourth. We got Boss Pat taking him around the turn. It's all Boss Pat right now. He got like a 3 or 4 length lead. Special Height is trying to challenge, not really doing much of it, but he's trying. We got Bitter Candy, who's moved up with Zathor. They're both making a move here. Gotta pick up them feet, though, with under 2 furlongs to go. Still Boss Pat taking them all the way. Boss Pat with Zathor, who's now he's moving with less than a furlong. Zathor is starting to get it going, but it's going to be all Boss Pat. That dude nobody's catching Boss Pat. Got less than half a furlong. He's done. He's in there. He wins. Boss Pat, Zathor, Bitter Candy, followed by Intern Dancer and Looking at Frank. Woo! Winners. We got Boss Pat, which was Pato. Congratulations, Pato won with Holy Boss, Forestry, Seeking the Gold. And we got Zathor, Always Dreaming, Hard Spun, Ghost Zapper. Bitter Candy was Muda Sabek, Candy Ride, Cape Road. The sires are almost as bad as some of the names in the damn brace. Intern Dancers, Freud, More Than Ready, Into Mischief. Looking at Frank was Looking at Lee, Justified, Distorted Humor. And we had Hack was one of the winners here for 5th. Adventures was Adventures 1. Somebody from Empire State Racing. I'm not sure who Adventures is. So I have to look that up. Amir finished 3rd. We got Alba Lane, which is Oak Ridge. And then Pato was the winner. Congratulations to the winners. Credits will go out tomorrow at some point.
Here's to the winners.
Indeed.
Those who win races.
All right. So everything processed all right, Mike? We good?
It looks
going?
like it. There, if we'll know more later. But yeah, it did what I needed it to do. We'll put it that way. It ran races. It looks like it put results in. There may be a little hiccup here or there, but as far as the main stuff, this has been useful and helpful to me to get this tested, because we're gonna have to move to it sooner or later. Hopefully within a month and a half, we'll be completely be away from Visual Basic and save me a bunch of money, because I am going broke, people.
Yeah, the upcharge that they got us with is
extensive.
Indeed, it is. It was not very nice of them.
No, it's very, very not nice of them. They're so mean to me,
stealing all my pennies.
But yes, the good news is I do have at this moment, just to give everybody a quick update on even the race rewrite. The races are obviously this is not being run in the game from a race running perspective. New races are being run. 3D viewer processing is being done. What I'm going to try to do before, hopefully, in next week or two, is we'll do one of these. I might even run the new race code, and I might even, I'm no promises yet, I got to look. I might run the new race code and run the new 3D viewer. And we've never watched the 3D race with this, so the 3D race could be hot dog shit. It could be all over the place. We have no idea. So if you guys want to have fun with one race, I'll run it with the new code and see what the 3D viewer, it could be anything. There's no telling.
It should make for a fun call.
Yeah, I mean, there's no telling. I mean, horses could run in the infield. I have no idea. They shouldn't, but they absolutely could. So I'm not even sure if I want to audit it until the race time. I think it'd be more fun just to turn it lose live stream and see what the hell happens.
I think that'd be great. I'm almost hoping somebody runs on the infield.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? So whatever the race results say would be what happens, really, but it would be interesting to see what happens with this viewer. I tried to rewrite it one for one, but it's from Visual Basic to Python, and Frank's seen my Visual Basic code. It's wet, hot shit.
Yeah, it's wet and hot all at the same time.
And it hurts.
It does. It was tough to look at. It still is. I still peek at it every now and then.
Wait until you see the Python code. It's a lot.
You got a live clip from our last show this weekend? Oh, we got to see it, man. You have to join us and put it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
50% of winners were claimed. All right.
Not bad.
All right.
How many losers were claimed is the question.
Oh, I'm sure there's a shit ton of them.
I know. But you know what? Look on the bright side. You'll get
a shit full of them.
Whole bag of dicks.
There you go. We already gave away a smooth dick. Now we can give away a bag of dicks. Oh. All right. Well,
so, Bill, you got anything else to add? I think we're about ready to wrap up. It's not going to be one of those 12:30 nights or 1:30 nights like we did when we were drinking, because we're not drinking that night, so we're sober.
The only thing is, this deal with having the Belmont race at 1.25 miles at Saratoga is kind of screwing with my mind. What do you guys think about it?
It doesn't bother me at all. I mean,
should we update it in the game?
No, absolutely not.
I was waiting on that. I knew you were going to say no.
You know, and I would say this, and honestly, I read something, and I don't always agree with Andy Byer. I know he's your buddy. I know you and Andy are pals, and I don't hate Andy Byer or anything, but
Andy
yeah,
Serling.
yeah, he actually no, I mean Sterling's the one he hates. Byer's the one he likes.
Sorry.
So, but yeah,
My mistake.
Byer has actually come out and he's kind of like for kind of making the races shorter, making the Belmont shorter permanently. I'm pretty sure, and I'm not really against it. I mean, let's be honest, horses in the United States are not bred to run these distances, and it's almost. I guess we got spoiled recently with a bunch of Triple Crown winners, but let's be honest. It's an
I
atypical
mean,
distance that isn't run a lot, so
yeah, I was just
I'm
gonna
not.
say, I agree with that. I don't think it's at least put it at a distance that most horses run at. Maybe the talent pool goes up
That's
that
it
way.
for me. I'm out of original thoughts.
We,
I mean,
we
I've
took
still been an advocate that we'll never see it in our lifetime. As you know,
Always a pleasure to be on with you guys and to chat with our minions out there.
our
absolutely.
minions.
We can spin the wheel one more time. Well, we'll
Let's
spin
do
it
it.
one more time before we get out of here. We'll
What
end
are we
it.
getting away?
I don't know. Let's maybe we ask the chat. What are we giving away, chat?
Do a vote. Let's give them a vote.
All right. Well, we got to put options in the vote. Poll.
I got an idea. I'm going to look at the top. I'm going to look at the most expensive sires, but I'm not going to pick just the three most expensive tires. I'm going to make this interesting. Let's look at.
All right. Here we go.
Um,
What
let's find sires. Let's find the most expensive sires
do
right
we
now.
Well, it's going to be Tappet.
Okay. Well, we'll put tap it on there. A straight tap it, or a Well, I can't look at this.
We got a Dubawi. We got a pick your own breeding. I'll do that one. We'll put that on there.
Well, pick your own breeding. That could include a. They're really gonna vote for that because yeah, I'm not. How about
I'll take it.
Let's do. Yeah, let's do a tap it straight, a Dabawi plus 200 credits, or a let's look at just sires. Let's look at 2-year-old sires only. And, yeah, let me see.
All right.
Or let's try this. Okay, so it's either a tap it, a Dabawi plus what I say, 200 credits,
Yeah.
or an essential quality plus 600 credits.
Essential quality plus 600 credits.
Yeah.
And then we
So
got workout. Somebody asked for a workout. I'll throw it on there. I don't think it's gonna win, but I'll put it on there. Workout.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna win.
That's all right. I don't really give a shit. Throw 10 outflanker shares on there. Oh, see if anybody votes for that. 2 B cards and we got an A card. I'll do how about 3 B cards. 3 B cards. See if that stacks up. See if my workout stacks up. Start poll. Oh shit! I didn't get the 3 B cards in. Well, there you go, guys. Poll should be up. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Go ahead and enter your stuff. Everybody's going for Dubawi. It looks like.
All right, you know what? That's a pretty fair deal. Dabawi plus 200 credits.
It's not a bad
Okay.
deal. I mean, essential quality and 600 credits pretty good too.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to try to make it fair-ish.
Oh, I got 1 vote. All right. Thank you, Gurky, Kim. Much appreciated. Or Cash Barn, much appreciated. I got a few votes. I ain't mad at it at all. Yeah, I stacked up pretty nicely.
Well, you know what? If you want, how's this? Well, I'm not against giving away a workout too.
Oh, we can give away workouts. I don't think I have the code open though. Hold on a second.
If you got it open.
Let me check real quick. I don't have it open. Let me find it real quick. What did I call it? Not design. I just want the sequel file. Why are you giving me the fucking design file? That's one thing I don't like about DB Forge.
I don't like anything about DB4. Just didn't get into it. I tried. Did everything I could. Did everything I could to kick Heidi's sequel to the curb, and I just couldn't do it.
I'm interested now because now I'm thinking DB Forge isn't going to actually open my code since I updated.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be pissed. Might be back on Heidi sequel. Yes.
I'm home, baby.
I know I lost it. All right, it is. It worked. It worked. No. Refresh the connection. Thank you. All right. Should we close the poll?
Yeah, sure.
All right, poll's done. 28 votes. It looks like we have a tie.
Between who and what?
Dubawi plus 200 credits, Essential Quality plus 600.
You know what? Whoever wins gets to pick whichever one of those two things they want. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
So you either get the Dubawi plus 200 or the Essential Quality plus 600. Your call. Dealer's call. Whoever wins.
There we go. Let me add the last two people here that filled out the thing. King Namo and Liam. Clean.
Lean.
Here we go. Spinning the wheel.
Making the deal.
So you get to choose from Dubawi plus 200 credits or Essential Quality plus 600 credits. I guess I can get rid of that. Should go away. At least the poll should go away now. There it goes. Here we go. Dingo! You get to pick between Dubawi plus 200 credits or Essential Quality plus
Oh, look how
600.
close he was to getting the 3 zeros. He got a 001.
Yeah, Dingo got it the last time too, I think.
Close.
All right.
Close.
No silent auction tonight. So which one is what you want, Dingo? Dingo, dingo, dingo.
Dingo, dingo, dingo.
Oh, he wants the Essential Quality. All right, all right.
All right.
I can get behind it. There we go.
Absolutely.
Dingo 333 with Essential Quality plus 600 creds. So Dingo made out tonight.
Yes.
All right. Well, congratulations, Mr. Dingo. I think we'll probably end it there, guys. So, Bill, any last words?
No, thank you for having me, and have a great week.
You too, sir.
Weekend.
Thank you. Mike, any last words?
No, just thank you guys for hanging around and putting up with that test I did, which seemed hopefully to work. If not, let us know, I'm sure. And I appreciate it if you do, because that's what we're here for, is we're just trying to get better. And thanks for that. And yeah, maybe the next stream I'll try. I will work my tushy off to get us to a point where we can test it and you guys can see the untested 3D viewer do whatever it's going to do. That might actually be a whole lot of fun.
Scramble horses all over the place.
Absolutely.
Oh, good God. That'll be funny as hell. It'll make for a great call, that's for sure.
Yeah, we'll only do it for one race, but yeah, we'll do it for a race if I can get that far.
All right. Well.
And Frank, do you have anything to add?
No. Everybody keep the ideas coming, keep things flowing. We appreciate everybody being here and joining us. Sorry we weren't drunk tonight. I know it's not as comical without the alcohol, but you get a lot of important information out of us either way.
Yeah. Well, you don't get as much information. I get in the bag and I start giving it up.
That's true. That's true. Well, that and he'll just start giving away shit. So,
yeah. There's been a couple of those.
There's been a few of those nights where I wake up the next morning, I'm like, what the fuck? We gave away 20 shares last night? Or there's
Hey, we gave away some full breedings tonight. We almost won 2,500 credits with some of these damn Foghorn and Rhodes horses.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We gave away 11 prizes, plus we have all the credits and stuff and the horses that are going to come from the races too.
Broke my heart, man. I heard that Foghorn horse finish second, man. Of the 3 Foghorns, the worst horse. That's the thing. He's awful.
Hey, man.
So I was hoping, and that was Bill's anniversary too, wasn't it?
It was Bill's anniversary. Finished second, yeah.
That would have been something. That would have been something.
Happy anniversary again, Bill.
Happy anniversary, Bill.
Thank you again for joining us. Anybody who wants to join us live on stream, shoot me a message. Slack, forums, PMs.
Bill's acting like a schoolgirl. He's doing this number.
That's a weird looking heart. Oh, God. But all right, guys, we love you all. We'll talk to you later. See you in the next stream. See you on the chat, forums, wherever. Have a good evening. Take care.